right. Monthly AT is ooh, mine. Okay, that is a big game, dude. I played against these MI guys a lot, actually. They play the late night ATs. I love to see that. That's great. Awesome stuff. Oh, yeah, Tenacious there as well. Tenacious Gamers. Let's see, where are the worms? Ooh. That is actually a huge game. I think, what do you guys want? What do you guys think? Should we take a look at Turbo Dogs versus Flash? That could be very big, actually. Where are the worms? Prestige. We can see that. There's Team Prestige. Very good stuff. Tenacious, of course. Murderous Intent. There are worms. So we have Az's QLF. Guys, QLF, Worms. And we have Quarantine Crusaders, XSAM-X. I think, actually, our best bet might actually be Turbo Dogs into Flash. Let's take a look. Ooh, Capricorn. Capricorn is here. Ooh, all right. So, what have we got here, guys? A very interesting stuff here. We have Flash on the support warrior here. We have Grauchthon. And he is playing Firebrand. This is something that you don't see very often. And he is actually going... hang on. What is he going to play here, actually? We are seeing a bit of variant here. Looks like is he going full support? Full support Core Guardian has now been locked in for Grauchthon there. He may change that at a later time, of course. He may just be trying to hide the build. No, here we go. Never mind. Is he going to go... Wait, are they running double support? Or is it going to be a last-minute swap? Let's see what's going to happen here. It looks like it may well be doubles. It is going to be double support here from the red team. That is interesting. Then we have the Toxic Worm, Tenebrae on Power Herald, Pomelanio on another Power Herald, and then finally Belzadar. Oh no, he's forgot to equip any skills. Nope, it's just Renegade being weird. Oh, you know, this is very interesting actually, because Kala he's playing Shearer right now. Normally Kala bugs out, but actually it's Shearer this time. But there you go. Going up to the enemy team, it is Benzo Dogzo on the Rune of the Mirage, Sage Amulet, Burnweaver here. Toby here on Support Warrior. Erozik on Renegade. Dogmanic here on the Druid. And then finally Erozik going here on the Power Herald. So let's see how this game ends up going. Now, the thing is, Red Team is running this like very durable combo. Like, I don't know what they're going to do here, really. Like, they're going to have a low amount of damage. They do have double power rev, which is really going to bring the pain, but they are going to kind of lack that additional DPS. And then again, though, the blue team isn't exactly playing the most aggressive combo in the universe either. Right? They have this Druid that is going to be kind of bunkering stuff down there in addition to the Warrior, which is kind of like having, in a way, like having a support guard and then having a Warrior there as well to kind of match that. So this game might be like very, very bloody, because in theory, the red team should just out-sustain here. They should just basically never run out of fuel because they have a double support here, double healer for this team fight. So in theory, they should be able to just grind the enemy team down. And we do see that. Erozik goes down there, and an immediate stop there from Ash. Oh, banner wasted as well from Toby there, unfortunately. That is not what you want to see. And Dogmanic falls here as well. Good 1v1 there. Belsdar takes that 1v1. Erozik now in trouble. Erozik fully down there. Now the Warrior, sorry, rather. Toby in trouble here. Gonna get nuked there by the Dog Power Up. Dog Power Up finds the kill. And that's a rock-solid 2-cap at the start of this game here for the red team. Turbo Dogs in trouble, guys. You must spam Turbo Dogs. Support them. Otherwise, they might be having a very tough time in the first round of monthly AT versus Flash's team right here. Dogzo valiantly holding on 1v2 versus Belsdar and Pomelanio. However, Dogzo is going to be able to wriggle away. The Pomelanio is going to move away. Dogzo are going to go in to take the 1v1 there, I would imagine. But how do they break the hold here? Like, this is a very solid 2-node strat. Now, the Bell coming up might make things a little bit weird, as the red team is going to have to decide how to spread their players across that third node. Right now, they're just going to ignore it. They're just going to say, we are going to bunker these 2 nodes down with our double support. 1 support per node and just hold. But now the Bell is coming up. But it might not be a problem here, actually, for the red team, because they find a kill on Erozik. And Toby's like, he's just hit dick in hand. He's got no idea what he's supposed to be doing right now. Bell up in 25. Because Erozik will have respawned by then. But these Revenants here, Pomelanio and Tenebrae, they are just moving around that very quickly, finding kills efficiently, fast. Erozik now intro. Wait, hang on a minute. These are fake. Wait, this is Oki here. Fake Erozik here. Role playing. Telling other players to actually focus him while he's kind of free casting on the Renegade. Very advanced little strats here from the Turbo Dogs. Oki getting a little bit stuck there. Not able to climb up, but does manage to, but leaps directly into a Jade Winds and gets shut down. Meanwhile, Bell is up. Grauchthon now going to come in there. But he still wants to kind of look after mid, though, there, make sure it doesn't get decked. He's going to have to rotate into this fight now, though. As we can see, the blue team is making a serious commitment, looking to go for it. They actually nearly have it capped, but once again, we have a double support here. And I don't really see the blue team being able to actually survive or out-sustain this. It's going to be too much healing. Flash and Growlithe simply will not die. It's not going to happen, guys. It is absolutely not going to happen. And they should end up winning the spell. As long as they don't get decapped, they're okay. Now, Belzer does get decapped, but I think he's going to win the 1v1. He does win the 1v1. A 7-shot ends Dogmanic. Dome shut down. Belzer will be able to grab that node once again. Meanwhile, Pomelanio and the focus areas, the Oki, going to be dueling on the middle node there. It's for the time being, but if red team wins the spell, that is a disaster. And it looks like they just might be slowly out-sustaining this. There's not much damage right now for the red team, but if they can rotate one of their heralds in, an additional herald rather, that could be really, really spicy indeed. Looks like they're just going to leave it. Flash and Growlithe, they're just holding there forever so far, locking up the support and the Weaver from the blue team. Now, I actually really like this. This is a very smart play here. Just leave the Weaver, just to troll that forever, and then move away, because, you know, even if it's 2 supports, they won't actually be able to kill. They've got no damage whatsoever. Meanwhile, we've got Erzik, 1v1 into Belzer. Erzik, of course, the 1v1 champion, guys. He defeated Vito 1v1 in a rap battle just yesterday. So, of course, his skill in the 1v1 is completely unparalleled. But can he face the Renegade? It's not going to be easy for him to face the Renegade here on the Power Herald, of course. And yeah, Belzer able to survive quite nicely until Flash comes in for the support. So it's going to be a Rev Warrior 2v2 mirror matchup there. But Erzik going for the, I think, wait, Oki DCs, he may be relogging, but I believe he actually has DC. Dogmanic then falling, going into the downside there, getting fully eliminated. Erzik knows he can't really do much here. Like, they can't really take that node away from the enemy team. It's too much sustained, too much damage there to really face it on the power. He's got to move away, but the blue team, they've got to get something done here. Oki is now back. He's going to be relogging soon, so just a brief disconnect there. But again, this is a very, very interesting strategy here from the red team on this map. There's just nothing that they can do. The blue team can't break out of this. How are they going to get rid of these players off these nodes? I just don't think they can. Now, we might see Dome actually get a bit of a decap here with the Druid there onto the Rev, and we're going to need to see a reaction here from the red team, and the Bell never actually ends up getting capped there. But the thing is, this double support setup here is just completely shutting down the blue team. They are not able to actually get around this. Belzer looking to even find a kill onto Erzik. Toby coming in there for the support right at the last second. We actually even now see Teneray pushing far, going for the decap, and that is just so bad. Just going to decap it and then rotate back in, but that means there is no point gain whatsoever right now for the blue team. Even though mid does get decapped by the Druid over time, using those knockbacks very effectively, it is just not going to be enough, I'm afraid, for the blue team to really do anything. I don't think they can win from this stage. There's not enough time left in the game for them, really, to recover the amount of points they need. Now we see Dome get eliminated there as well. Oki does now come back on there from the DC. Very unfortunate to have that disconnect in a game as important as this, the early round of those ATs. It could even spell doom for them, guys. Right, this is so bad. Losing this early is very unlucky. It's obviously a really tough match. Honestly, both these teams were probably sweating when they saw who they were up against here. Very, very unfortunate, but this could seriously dampen the chances of the blue team even getting to elimination, guys. Losing this has got to be a massive blow on just like a tilt level. Like, losing here is not where you want to lose. This is like an up-and-coming team, guys. The Turbo Dogs, they are very, very powerful, guys. Doglift Turbos, Doglift Operators, having a lot of problems here in this first game, and as you can see, just nothing they're doing is really working. Growlithe rotates in there to support Belzer, meaning they can just hold on to this node once again. Meanwhile, Pomelano going to duel into the Druid again, though. It is a little bit difficult for the Druid to actually find the decap on this node, because he can always position himself here. So when he gets knocked off the node, he can basically almost like stay on it. So as long as he's kind of is over here towards this wall, it will actually be difficult for the Druid to actually decap him super effectively. Of course, when he's over here, that can happen, right? And now with Erzik coming in, he should be able to get away with this. And he may have to give the node now, but no, he will not, because Flash comes in, and that's 400 points. Guys, this game is completely over, right? We're going to go take a look at another one. There is no recovery here, I don't think, for these teams. Let's see. Worms. I mean, we can go ahead and take a look at Worm Team here, but Worm Team realistically is going to be a very straightforward game, of course. Yep, we have Azaz, we have Dra, we have Frey, we have, the Slacking Worm, a.k.a. the Big Worm, a.k.a. Esprit. Finally, Goku, of course. So that's the roster for the Worms. But this game, we don't really need to look at it. We can go ahead and take a look at another game. Let's see if we've got anything spicy going down. Let's see if we can have a look at the rosters. Actually, if Prestige is still playing, where's Prestige? Okay. No, their game's over, so we can't see what their roster is. But it will obviously be Pain, Aeon, maybe Fallon. Players such as that will be involved there. I would imagine. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But yeah, let's see. Oh, here's a close game, actually. Here is a close game indeed. Let's take a look at this, guys. We are in the mix right now. Here we go. It's red team versus blue team. 367 to 378 points. Blue team getting the... Have I actually cursed the red team as I join? No fingerprints. Playing the pistol Deadeye. Gets shut down there by the Soul. He's going to get stomped out. Phil the Grey. Can he actually save this? This could be a saver, dude. Going for the Stomp even with the Thief Port. That is a ballsy move there from the Soul Beast. And he's going to leave that. Phil the Grey going to be able to get that revival there. However, red team losing another player here as well. That player is fully dead, but they might be able to return the favor. Yes, they are. What is this build, actually? We have a Dragon Hunter playing some kind of weird... No, don't let him res! No! Okay, well, I mean, never mind. Like, blue team, they're almost certainly going to win now. Red team allows the revival. So now, red team must decap these nodes. I mean, it is possible. They can do it. Like, it's not like they have 0 time left in this game, but it's going to be very, very difficult to actually get away with this, especially now with the Soul Beast going for the decap there onto the docks. He finds that the red thief does do the same thing over there, and we actually do see a scrapper go down here from the blue team. Can they actually finish that? Red team cleaving hard. Oh my god, they actually do get a bit of a cleanup there. Another kill should be happening soon. The Core Guardian might go down there as well, stomping that out there after he's already dead. Not what you want to see. Oh, red team basically AFKing on node. 2 of them are down. Can they actually try and finish that kill? They might be able to get away with it and rally their boys. Can they get the rally? They actually can. They should find the decap. And if the thief... Oh my god. If the thief can decap, they can actually win this. They actually get the 2 kills on Decanther and 2 KRGZ. And now here is the thief. But red team, they've got to respond to this Soul Beast. Respond to that fucking Soul Beast. No! Does one of the Guardians see? I think he knows. He knows. And he should be able to make it to contest, actually. So if red team actually get this 2-cup, they can win. They've just got to hold here. They've got to hold. And this guy, he's got to get on the node. Does he get the ball? He gets the ball, actually. He should be able to get on. He's on the node. All right, that's a good start. But he's got to not die. He's got to hold this 1v1. And his team needs to come as well. His team needs to realize this. The thief is on his way. But there are no CDs for this Dragon. He's used everything there. No fingerprints coming in now, but the damage from the red team is going to be too much. He ends up going down there. The thief's here, but what does the blue team do? What the fuck is this? No! Oh, dude, if this Kalarev was over here right now, this would be so much better. Why? Why are they 1v3ing this guy? Why would you do that? Red team actually throwing, dude. Red team actually throwing the game. Feels bad, man. That's rough right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is very, very rough indeed. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. The French are also spectating that, guys. I like it. That's what it's all about there. Okay. By the way, thanks for the, there was a sub there as well. Thanks for Violiving. Thanks for the Prime game, man. Really appreciate that. And Roaring Bunny as well. I really appreciate that, guys. All subs will be used for my meme fund, guys. The meme fund. Right. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Sin said he wanted to cast today, but he didn't, then he didn't, like, appear. So, unlucky, I guess. Unlucky, guys. Unlucky. Whereas that was first round. It'll be going on... Oh, I want to see who Sam is playing. I want to see who Quarantine Crusaders are playing with. And I want to see who Sam is playing with as well. And who is PG playing with? Pharmaceutical Gang. Ladies and gentlemen, guys. Pharmaceutical Gang. One of the most terrifying guilds in the entire game. All right, let's log into this game, actually. Here we go. This is indeed monthly AT, guys. Monthly AT is here. Ooh, we actually have a spicy... Oh, my God. That's an insane revival there. Are they actually going to get this rally onto Inoki? They actually might do it. They're going to get the res. They've got to clean that out. Go on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Blue team ahead, but Inoki rallies. Okay, this is big, but they do have a kill there onto Imported Man. That we do see a stomp coming out there from the Ranger. There's the base Ranger. He gets stomped, and the Rev's going to get this cab over there. So blue team, they are actually going to get the win. Oh, red team again, nearly having a comeback, but just not having the node control, not having the control of the sides, and they will lose the game even after getting a bit of a clutch revival here on the middle node. But yeah, that is going to be it. Blue team is going to win that game as well. Do we have anything else going on over here? I think that might be the last game. Actually, there's one more game here. Here we go. Ooh, red team here. We have these gamers here. They should have this one in the bag. They're going to get the cap on mid. Blue team actually AFKing here. They are not playing at this stage here. They know it is over for them. The caps are too strong. The Necromancer Locking it down. Rat on duty here. The Deadeye, boys. The Rats are in play. Rat Gaming, boys. And there it is. 500-341 in favor of Red Team. I think that actually is the last game there. That, I believe, is going to be the last one. There it is. Quarantine Crusaders is Faileth, Fei Sig, Culture. Oh, that's a beast team, actually, to be fair. That is actually that is a team 100% worth looking at in that case. They can definitely get some serious work done for sure. Wait, is there still somehow another game? How is there another game going? Or maybe the round just hasn't, like, finished, that hasn't decided that it wants to end yet. Oh, wait, dude, this game is still going. Holy shit. Check Zoo on Luge. You'll like the team. Dude, okay, I'll have a look. Wait, the name of the team is Zoo on Loose. All right, hang on a minute. Let's see. This one here. I can't click on them right now. Zoo tip. Yeah, we'll take a look. Ooh, close game here, ladies and gentlemen. So, on the red team, you've got a Reaper, a Tempest, a Rev, a Druid, and presumably a Burn Dragon Hunter going up against a Revenant. Ooh, it's Beatley. One-shot Weaver, boys. Meh. On the support Guardian here. Mises there in front of you. Imagine being gold. But red team, they are ahead. Wait, how many bells has blue team got? Oh, they haven't got the bell, so Bell does not win. They can't give it up either. It's something you'd want to do at this stage because they've got to somehow find a decap here. Beatley might be able to get it, actually. Big burst coming out there onto the Ranger, onto the Druid, in fact. But is it going to be enough? Can he find that kill in time? The DH actually did find the decap. Oh, it's not. Wait, it is not a burn DH. What the fuck? Because this is actually a great sword dragon under a power DH. Boys, he doesn't really have much left, though, and the support guard is sustaining hard. Can Beatley find the decap? He's got to get it. He's got to get that burst. It's not going to be easy. The Druid is sustaining really hard here. It's just holding on. The Weaver, can it produce enough DPS there for the Druid? He's got seconds to get this decap, otherwise this game is going to be completely over. I don't think he's got the time for it anymore. No, it's really unfortunate here for Beatley, but he just can't punch through the Druid in time. Maybe he might get the down state, but he can't finish it at this stage. It's not going to be enough here. No, he might just barely. He does get the down state, but the game ends. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. That is very, very feels bad, man, guys. Feels bad. Unlucky there. Bear for energy. The next round of the 18th. Let's see if we have any spicy matches here. So, Prestige, Turbo Dogs, Quarantine Crusaders. I tell you what, in this round, we can maybe, like, take a look at a few of the games and kind of see who the rosters are. Okay, seeing as this is apparently a popular one, the Zoo on List. Now, I'm presuming this is going to be Tyrone, right? You know, if I had to guess, we will be seeing Tyrone in Zoo tier, right? And honestly, look, any team that has Tyrone in can never be underestimated, guys, right? You never know when Tyrone will literally 1v9. Right, I've seen it happen, seriously. I have seen it happen, live. Daily AT, monthly AT, it does. It really does happen, so you have to watch out for that. Looks like a lot of there might not be amazing games actually this round. Like, these all seem to be fairly straightforward one way or another. Turbo Dogs are going to win that. Prestige will almost certainly win that. Quarantine Crusaders will almost certainly win this game. Tenacious, actually, Trash Tier. This might be an interesting game, actually. I think Trash Tier is good. I think it's like, it might be like a pug team, but as far as I'm aware, actually might be competitive there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at Zoo Tier then. Zoo Tier side, let's get in there. Hey, Voss, thanks for the Tier 3, man. You are God, dude. Voss is God. Right, so what have we got here then, guys? So, yeah, so here we have Zoo Tier. Wait, what the fuck is this shit? Flandre, this better not be you. Tyrone. Torin the Bird. Oh my god. Well, wait, is this actually like a new account? Oh my god. Alright, anyway, so we have Tyrone here on the Burn Dragon Hunter. Cash. This is a bit, yeah, this is a little bit like Fork of Thoughtrace here. Cash here on the Support Warrior. On the, which thief is this? Let's see who this is. This is, oh, it's Dexay, okay, alright. And then we have Sakiki on the Power Herald here. And then we have a Burn Weaver. We have Tyrone on Burn Dragon Hunter. The Support Warrior from Cash. The Thief. Is it going to be Connie Thief? Is it Connie Thief? I think it must be, right? Yeah, it's Connie Thief here from Dexay. And then finally, Sakiki on the Power Herald. Going up against Pancake the Reaper. Not playing Reaper, playing Scourge this time around. M. Biffle on the Lose Node Mesmer build. Trademarked. Every time you use a Signet, you lose the node. Very good. Sober Noodle God. And finally, we have Brute Dragon Rain. Ooh, and then the Jewel. So it is a double Rev Thief Mesmer Scourge. Bit of a weird kind of setup here, very unusual. combination of classes here from the blue team, and let's see how it works out. Let's see if they're actually going to go there. Tauren the bird actually not flying around, like just starting to play it straight this time. I like that. Oh yeah, no, that's true. Seriously, Tyrone has never lost 1v1. Yeah, Tyrone has never lost a game in his entire life. He has a 100% win rate. The only time he's ever lost games, the losses actually got removed because the enemy was hacking, pretty much. Just straight up hacking. Now, I have to say, I think this is probably going to be pretty brutal. We'll probably hop out of this game fairly early, guys, because I am not really anticipating the blue team being able to really contend with Zoo tier here. You know, Zoo on the loose. I don't think they'll be able to do much here. Tyrone finding this kill already. There's no real revive available here from the blue team either, and the damage is already starting to pile. You can see those health bars getting lower and lower and lower. Red team Thieves already full capping the enemy team's far. Do see a response here from M. Biffle, of course, at the same time, and Brute Dragon Rain actually in a little bit of trouble. Sakiki might be able to find that kill. Gets a good CC there, but is it going to be enough? I think we are going to be seeing a fairly swift triple cap into a game end here from the red team. So we'll go ahead and hop into some other games and check out some other rosters, guys, because there are actually some very interesting teams. I want to have a look at Quarantine Crusaders and see what kind of composition they're running, and just in general, who else is rocking and rolling there, guys. It is going to get very, very big indeed. Big gaming, big concept. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be the end of this game here. Cash contesting there, but there's not much that the blue team is going to be able to do, particularly for the Tyrone the Tiger is here. Talbar, guys. Tyrone, the man who made Burn Dragon Hunter, actually played and win my most recent tournament, guys. Burn Dragon Hunter was simply too powerful. Tyrone is single-handedly going to get this build nerf, but yeah, I think this game is not going to be super crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. Let's see who Prestige is playing with. So Prestige, their team is going to be... oh, this is actually a big team, actually. Yeah, of course, Stern. Yeah, Stern, of course, does actually play with Prestige as well. So, yeah, of course, we have Pain here on the Power Herald. Might be Thief as well on Colosseum, but other than that, I think it's going to be a lot of Power Herald gameplay here from Pain. Stern on the Support Guardian here. Con playing a Burn Dragon Hunter here. And Gornet on Reaper. Finally, Aeon going to be playing probably some variant of Side Note. Aeon has a few builds she likes to play. It will be Druid. It can be fucking Core Guardian. It can be Scrapper, right? Even Mesmer on occasion, right? So there are a few builds that we might see out there, but it will probably be Druid and Guardian are the two most likely choices that you'll be seeing here. There's a quick relog there, actually, I believe, from Aeon, or maybe just a disconnection, some kind of issue there with the internet is happening for sure. Gornet on Marauder right now, I believe. Is he on Marauder? Yeah, he's on Marauder with Rune of the Lynx. Does actually end up getting taken out there. Of course, having that lack of a player there from Aeon does give the red team a momentary advantage here in this situation. Looks like red team, though, actually really putting up a bit of a fight here, guys, actually. We see they do not want to go out here. Obviously, I would favor Team Prestige here very strongly, but red team even find a kill onto Gornet. Can they make something out of that, though? They should be able to hold mid. Of course, this is the map where weird stuff can happen, guys. This is the Clown Fiesta map of all maps, and I think maybe one of the things here that is being a little bit weird is, you know, we are seeing this, the Burn Guardian here from Con kind of not being in the fights, and the Burn Guardian from the red team being in the fights. It means there's just so much damage coming out from red that, unfortunately, you know, Gornet was not able to survive all of that. Not enough counter pressure, not enough peel there for the team. And red team, they want to see if they can take these fights and see if they can win this game. Now, blue team do have the size. Like, Prestige having the size is a big problem. How are they going to respond to this? So, we do have Red Naxxla come in here and try and actually deal with Aeon in the 1v1 with the Lightning Rod here, I believe, actually, from Red Naxxla. By the way, guys, fun fact, Red Naxxla used to actually play Mystic builds. He was actually one of the big gamers who would play Mystic builds quite regularly, and Hay is actually looking to find a kill on Aeon here. Aeon in a little bit of trouble, actually, so far. Like, she is definitely taking some very pressure. Of course, the Guardian will eventually be able to reset and slowly grind down the Weaver, and that is exactly what we see there. Weaver, of course, Lightning Rod being quite a squishy, very bursty build, and can be vulnerable just getting shut down by that AoE pressure that is being completely splooged out by the Guardian. Now, with Pain coming in, things really start to get scary. I think that might be a dead Weaver. It is going to be a dead Weaver. And I think blue team, they have actually completely got control of this game now, and that might essentially be the end for this team. With the Weaver going down there, I think the Ranger's going to die here as well. The Guardian died there. The Druid in trouble too. I mean, that honestly might be all she wrote for this game, and I think it absolutely is. Let's go ahead and take a look at another game. Let's see who Sam is playing. Actually, let's take a look at Quarantine Crusaders. Let's leap in. Let's go ahead and leap in. All right, so here we go. So on the red team, we have Professor Kona on the Burning Weaver. We have Grandpa Doom Skywalker here on the Reaper. We have Fed Solo here. Oh, that's a good name, actually. I'm surprised you got that. On the Support Warrior. Ultra's Knob on the Burn Dragon Hunter. And Arcimedon on another Burn Dragon Hunter. But what have we got over here on the Quarantine Crusaders? We have Feifei on Renegade. Phalith on the Deadeye. God of PvP tickets here. Citadel, rank 1. Curl on Druid. Druid now actually pretty fat now that Thief kind of got a bit of a slap. Then finally, Shuriken. Datus here on the support. Tempest, in fact. Surprised not to see him on the Warrior. I'm certainly anticipating him to go over to the Warrior in maybe a game that he considers to be a little bit harder. Warrior or Guardian is probably going to pick Shuriken in terms of sports, but I think everything else will probably stay about the same. Wait, are we double? Oh my god, double Renegade here, guys. Citadel and Feifei are both on Renegade. That is some crazy shit right there, guys. It really is. Failed on Deadeye, and then Cauldron. Wow, dude, this is actually disgusting. Holy shit. This is absolutely vile. Very, very unfun composition. Oh, look, believe me, I know. I know, Hulsa, okay? Trust me, dude, okay? I know about this stuff. I'm just saying that this is degen, dude. Oh, are they going to get the bottom off? I think we actually might see Feifei get it. Yeah, she does get it, actually. Nice pick up there by Feifei with top buff as well. Yeah, that's game over. Game over for that one. Poor old Murderous Intent. They never stood a chance here in this game. How about Trash Tier versus Tenacious? Let's take a look at this, guys. Here we go. Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah, Tenacious again. Tenacious is actually a very strong team, guys. We have Tricon. We have Maya here. God of Curse here. Timper and Spurs. They are putting in the work in this game. And it's actually a good team, actually. Yeah, it's Reikuen, PMA Patch, Lork. This is that, and then finally Drussair, and honestly, this is a very decisive victory here from Tenacious. This game is completely over, actually. This is over already. The top buff has been secured, dealing out a huge amount of points there for that team. Yeah, Flash have won their game. Zoo, that game is over now as well. Dude, we actually have a... Let's get into this one, guys. We have a spicy game here. Spicy game. We've always put my idea, was this recent? Basically, the meta shifted a little bit.
Red team
and now Weaver is big. So, let's get in this, guys. On the red team, we have Romka on the... Wait, what is this, actually? Oh, yeah, this is Renegade, okay? Renegade, Jalis, Shira, Renegade, Dream Crusher on a Power Herald Classic. On the Support Warrior, Ooga on a Duelist Scrapper of some kind. And a Condi Rev here, filling out the roster for the red team. Going up against Sylvari Rev on the Power Herald, of course. Thy on the... What is this? This is a Burn Weaver. Yeah, it's Burn Weaver then. Durox on the Reaper. Critic on a Nade Hollow. Ooh, nearly winning bottom buff, actually. That could be huge. Is he going to find it? He should find that, actually. Onto Ooga. But actually, Saigo comes in. But the Elixir S-Stomp is going to happen no matter what. There it is. Critic finds that kill. But red team is here and will be able to deny any kind of shenanigans here on the bottom buff. And they are going to hold that one node lead they've held for a while now. And that means that we are going to see the red team get further and further ahead. However, Sylvari actually wins the 1v1 into a Kondirov there with the Power Herald, and that should actually even the scores. He'll be able to get that node for himself and then rotate away onto that, maybe even go and help on the bottom off and try and push that through. Although, I think we are going to see both teams try and only have one player here. Like, overloading here with players is not what you want to see, really, but Critic ends up going down there. Soul Crunch and Saigo get that, and this means that blue team now in a lot of trouble. They're going to have to respond here because their remaining player is not going to be able to survive. Pigeon Mug Tea, guys. Let's go. I've got to drink this before I forget.
Blue team grabbed a capture point. Red team wins a capture point.
Oh, Saigo actually uncontested right now on bottom buff. Yeah, here they're going to get this. Cthulhu dies there. Red team actually get that bottom buff. Thy drops down, but honestly, he drops down to his demise right into the welcoming, loving arms of the Renegade here. The damage is about to happen here. Big DPS going onto that Weaver, and that is going to get Pharmaceutical Gang. Wait, is this... Wait. What team is this? Why is... Guys, seriously, why is everyone in Pharmaceutical Gang? Is there anyone who isn't in Pharmaceutical Gang at this stage? Yeah, red team should have this one in the bag. I think it's time to hop over to another game at this stage. Oh, all these aren't really that close, to be honest. Oh, this one is a little bit close. How about this one? Oh, wait, no, we're already in that one. That one's not really that close. That one's basically over. Yeah, this is not looking good. All these games suck, guys. How about this one? How about this one? All right, then. Oh, yeah, wait. Red team? Ooh, red team could lose. If blue can actually force the decap on mid, they just lost their player, though. They just lost their Dragon Hunter, which is not what they want right now. And with top buff, red team will win this game very, very clearly. But, oh, yeah, Raid Seller about to get shut down here, actually, by, even the support warrior might not be able to get pulled back in there by the river. The Gravedigger lands. And that is pretty much going to be the end of that game, almost for certain here, I would imagine, guys. That is going to be the end of that for our blue team. They have been cleansed. Purged, indeed. How about, is there any other games? How about this game? We can actually see who Demolish is playing with him. Let's see, who is Demolish playing? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, no. I was going to say that red team's coming back, but no, they really aren't. Red team is not making a comeback here. They are very, very dead, I'm afraid, guys. They are extremely dead. Another toxic PvPer. I mean, look, he owns it, right? He is owning that on the Dragon Hunter. He might be able to rally his team here with the insane burst damage here. Ooh, gets feared, though, and that's going to slow him down. But it's not going to be enough because that game is very, very literally over there. You asking about Rogue? Oh, yeah. Thief and Rogue are very comparable. If you, for example, one of the most well-known Thief players in Guild Wars 2 mained Rogue when he played, WoW, all the way from Vanilla, all the way up, basically, through the expansions. And he's currently playing Arenas in Shadowlands, also on Rogue. So if you like Rogue in WoW, you'll like Thief for sure. So now, what we can take a look at... Well, I want to have a look at Sam roster, actually. Then after Sam roster, I think we are going to watch Quarantine Crusaders versus the French Worms. Do we have a Crusaders? Do we have a Crusaders pasta, guys? What was the Crusaders pasta? Can we get, like, a Crusaders pasta going on here? I want to see that shit. Like, ! Crusaders or some shit. I don't know, ! Meme. I'm not sure what we have there. There's got to be some kind of spam we have going for those guys, right? Let's see who Sam's playing with. I mean, I think Sam's team should be able to handily dispatch their opponents right now. Let's see what they have. Okay, so it's Sam, Badaka, Nace, Fallon, and then actually Scare as well, Nicola here. So yeah, there is a, oh yeah, double Renegade, Scourge, Core Guardian, and then a Scarf. So honestly, pretty degen comp here. From the red team, utilizing the fact that Scourge doesn't have Shroud, so the Guardian from Sam will always be able to heal it and always be able to support it as much as he possibly can. But Darker then going to be basically a bit of a roadblock there using Spike, Blood Magic, and Scourge. He's going with Big Shade, though, actually. That's very interesting to see. Like, I would definitely expect to see Feed from Corruption, in general, the superior option for just being very, very tanky, very, very annoying by stealing all those boons away. But, obviously there's been some experimentation, some big brain thinking going into this build right now. Very interesting stuff there. But yeah, I don't think there should be, there's probably not going to be that much problems for the red team here. They should be able to basically win that game fairly easy. Let's go ahead and leap into this other game, Forest of Niflheim here. It is going to be French Worms versus Quarantine Crusaders.
The match starts soon.
Azaz on Renegade. Here it is, as you can see. Demolisher Amulet with the Rune of Speed, as usual. Draw Unleashed. Gonna be, oh, no, oh my god, he's playing Scrapper, but it's with the personal battering ram for the decap. Independent variable. Actually going to go with Soul Beast. Is it Stance Share? It is. Stance Share Soul Beast, actually. Griffin Stance, Dolyak Stance, and Bear Stance for mass AoE cleanse, mass stability and damage reduction, and then mass super speed, endurance gain, and endurance regeneration there as well. Very interesting build here, actually. From Frey. Actually, it's going to be the Condi as well. Condi build. I think I've seen as a builder. Yeah, I've seen like a Dagger Soul Beast build kind of lurking around. I think there's been a bit of experimentation with this, like in ranked. Let's see if it actually works in the real game. Esprit now on the Burnweaver here. Esprit on fire. Goku calls on support warrior. Going up against the double Renegade from Citadel and Feifei here. Phaleth on Deadeye. Curl on the Druid. And finally, Shuriken on Tempest again, actually. Not going for, his warrior, his beloved Shout Warrior, or the Guardian, of course. It will still be a Tempest, but Worms have already turbo pushed every single fucking node. Curl in this 1v1 into Azaz. Azaz actually is going to lose the node there. Now, we saw Belsdar able to kill a Druid. He was able to kill Dome last time, but will Azaz be able to kill Curl here? It is a very, very different thing there to handle that. Of course, Dome mostly known for his Thief play. Curl, he has only ever played Ranger in the entire game, guys, okay? Like, even if Ranger was completely unplayable, he would still play it anyway. But so far, the Worms have done a very, very good job of holding all these nodes at least neutral. They're now pushing deep into mid. The Thief from Fail looking for the decap there, but is not going to find that draw. More than ready to accept that. and hold on to this point here for his team. Now, where is Fairth going to go now? He could maybe go and try and go for a kill onto Azaz here, or he could go into the mid fight. Let's see what the decision is going to be. I think it's going to be he's going to cross that. No, in fact, he's going to go and help mid, because right now, Shuriken is in a hell of a lot of trouble, a world of pain. The worms are collapsing in on him. A great Jade wins there, though, from the Quarantine, because it completely shuts down the aggression and even turns it back round now onto the independent variable here. Frey in trouble. Frey might go down here. Does he get his heal here? He's going to go for it. He's trying to spam those evades. He gets his heal, actually. Can he get to an invul? No, he cannot. Can Goku revive that? He's bannering. But I think the stomp there is going to come out. It is. And that's going to be a first 5 points scored for the Quarantine Crusaders, and perhaps a little bit of hope for the blue team here. But the trouble is, can they actually snowball more kills, guys? Can they actually push more? Let's see if they can make it happen. The trouble right now for the Quarantine Crusaders is that they aren't able to generate another kill. Now, Goku is looking vulnerable. Goku might end up dying here. He actually just barely gets away with on about 48 health or something like that, and a ridiculous number. 48 or 68 health there, and Goku gets his heal, resetting his own. And even though they lost a player, the Worms did not give up the cap. The only thing that did happen is that Curl was able to get this node, but now, with Frey coming in, this is where things can get a little bit scary. Faileth trying to pressure McCall, making sure he doesn't die, actually succeeds in doing so. The kite is good from our blue druid, and Faileth even looking to actually get a kill. Of course, the SD Thief on the Deadeye can be very scary for the Renegade, actually. All that boon seal, and of course, unblockable is terrifying, but the projectile reflect comes up there. Oh, and the Jade Winds lands too. Is there going to be a capitalization on that? Faileth shouts it away, but gets bursted pretty damn hard there, but actually returns the Azaz now in a lot of trouble there. Could have put a few more last strikes land and get that kill. It looks like they might just barely, but Curl goes down first. I think Azaz may die here as well. Just but the block is going to hold him alive, and the healing is going to be good there. I think he's going to sustain it somehow. Gets enough health back and will not even enter the downside there. And now Faileth is in a world of trouble here, because he is now in a 1v2 situation as a thief. Gets taunted as well. Taunted in stealth. I believe that was actually a taunt in stealth there from the Soul Beast skill. Oh, man. Gets caught, gets shut down, and that 2v2 is a disaster. Now we're going to see the Soul Beast move over directly to the Chieftain, shut down the Chieftain for a free 25 points. Meanwhile, Shuriken falls once again on middle. Still contested. Red team really looking to push it, and they might be able to do that now. Goku and Draw, actually not really, though. They don't have the damage ready to get through the Renegade particularly effectively anyway. Esprit going to 1v1 it into Feifei here on the Renegade. Might get the job done there, but once again, this node is recaptured here. The Henge is held by the Worms. Now, as is 1v2, but Goku rotates in right in the nick of time to keep that Renegade nice and healthy. And even though it's a 3v2, it's not going to be easy to break that, because it's a Tempest and the Druid. There's not a lot of damage there, right? There's not a lot of damage. Only the Dead will be doing damage. And yeah, they know it. They know they don't have enough to get through that. So they rotate away from that immediately. But now the Worms have secured middle. Faileth abusing that Thief mobility to its fullest. Immediately going for the decal on mid, and is going to find that. How is this 1v1 going? Yeah, Esprit, he's slowly winning this 1v1. The big worm, the slacking worm, he's not slacking in this 1v1. Just slowly melting down that Renegade into its core components. And the Weaver will eventually gain control there. Now, Dra actually does get obliterated there by Citadel and Faileth, and I don't think Goku can revive that. No, he's not. He tries to go for the banner, but it's going to be a little bit too late. And once again, Curl does find the decap onto Azaz by spamming those knockbacks like a complete lunatic. But he's going to have to, he's got a long way ahead of him to actually fully get the node. And of course, this is going to be a relatively slow game, particularly from the Quarantine Crusaders perspective. 234 to just 50 points, more or less. And with Red now getting that, Esprit finally shoving away Feifei in the 1v1. That is completely done there. Meanwhile, the mid fight, once again, is just very, very stale, very, very slow. Shuriken nearly gets the node there, but Goku arrives just back in time there to get the job done and hold on to that. Frey getting focused very, very hard here in this fight, but is going to be able to get away with this. Using his cooldowns to survive marvelously. All that extra evasion, all that extra dodges coming in very, very handy from those stuns. Of course, he's also like a semi-support build too, granting all those very powerful effects to his entire team. Esprit, this is another kind of big thing about some of these burning builds, right? Like something like, Burn DH, Burn Weaver. They are amazing on this map because you can kill the beast so fast, right? You just apply those burns, get the job done, then get the hell out there, go back to defending your node like nothing ever happened. And Curl gets taunted so hard there. The CC is too much. Faileth makes it there, but not quite in time. Curl is completely dead. We do see Feifei come in there, and maybe with the Petras they can find that. Is there going to be enough cleaver? Oh no! I think Faileth might die in the cleave there. 6% health, and Curl gets obliterated there as well. The Thief just barely wriggling away at the last second, but was not able to save the stricken comrade there of Curl. 300 points to 49. This is looking incredibly bad for the Quarantine Crusaders. The fun ends here, guys. The worms, they've done their research. They had their lab coats on. The scientific worms, they found the ultimate comp.
Red team wins
And they've completely shut down the enemy team here. All the way from the start, it looked pretty goddamn hopeless for the Quarantine Crusaders, and it certainly isn't looking any better as we kind of get towards the end of this game here. Shuriken desperately trying to make sure that the worms don't get any more point gain, but he can't possibly hope to hold versus the Weaver. The Weaver is going to shove him away. Azaz comes in as well. Invulns are used, but there's no actual like mobility here for the Tempest. Tempest is actually in a lot of trouble here. He may end up dying here. Shuriken desperately trying to get away. He can self-res himself with the Fire Glyph. Oh, did he get it off in time? Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. And that's just going to be a straight-up death directly onto him. And now also we see the same fate about to reach Citadel here. Citadel in a hell of a lot of trouble. They're about to get shut down. But no, actually he's going to be able to wriggle away as we see Frey refocuses efforts. But he has not forgotten that Azaz is chasing him down. Renegade on Renegade action is about to happen. Citadel trying to evade away, but it's not going to be a very easy thing for him to do there. He probably ends up dying here, I think. Does get the reflect barrier there, just barely, from the Shiro heal, and Shuriken comes off respawn and helps him back up there, but oh, this is not looking good. It's kind of getting to the point where we probably want to look at a different game at this stage, guys. This is looking very, very rough indeed. Let's go ahead and take a look at another game, because this one is almost certainly going in favor of the French Worms. There's no node control there. Node control is everything, guys. Kills mean nothing. Nothing means anything. The only thing that matters is holding those nodes. Sam game. Oh, shit. That's a very close game. Actually, let's go take a look at this. We have a very intense game here between the Sam team and the blue team. Milky Vanilla. So it's Sam, once again, the Scourge and the Guardian holding very strongly on mid there. Badaka in a lot of trouble, though. Can he somehow get away with this? There needs to be a little bit more healing. If Badaka gets shut down there, I think we're going to see a res here. Yeah, that should be stability. Oh, no! Gets a remove, though. Boon root there from Shiro. Removes the stab, denies the revival. But I think he's going to get it anyway. Oh, wait, no, he gets interrupted again. But he gets the CC. Can he revive? Oh, he gets CC'd again. Oh, my God. The fun never ends. He's got maybe one more shot at it. No, he doesn't have it. Not able to get that revival there. Sam not able to get to a good enough position and avoid the boom rip to get the revival onto Badaka. But they might be able to find the kill of their own here. Yes, they do. Sam once again going for the something there. Has some stability. No, he does not actually. He ran out a moment ago, but they do actually manage to return the favor. The Scourge from their team falls, but the Thief and one of their heralds dies there as well. The Thief teleporting on to get that contest. But is it going to be quite enough here? Red team holding very firmly into the Weaver here. Badaka now coming off respawn. And that's going to be scary there for the Weaver. The boon corruption from this Scourge is going to be very, very annoying to deal with there. And that might be a dead Weaver. Those collies are so strong. They are ticking him down. Is that it? And he does go down. I think Red team might have just got this game here in the bag with that final kill. Chocolate Moon. Oh my goodness, what has gone wrong here? Blue team. I joined this game and blue team just completely crumbles. Chocolate Moon about to fall is going to try and die on node to get some value. But that is going to be the end of that. Even both beasts is not good enough right now for the blue team. They're going to go for one of them at least because they know they can't allow the red team to have it. But I think they know that the writing is on the wall at this stage. There is no real way that they could win this game. And they actually do steal the beast. But it does not matter there. Sam AFKing on mid. He knows that the only way he can ever lose this game is if they decap both of those nodes. And that is not going to be something that he will ever allow them. That is going to be a win for X-Sam X, guys, okay? X-Sam X, Maiden Boon. They have won. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow. It was actually a close game between Flash and Tenacious. Very interesting. Tenacious is a powerful team, though. Dude, hang on. Let's go have a look at this, guys. Pharmaceutical Gang versus GF left me because of leaderboard. Here we go, guys. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Actually, it looks like Red Team might be once again kind of closing this game out. Wait, Floody here on the blue team. What the hell is going on here, actually? Very base G. Zero here. Then Random Guard on Phantom. Dovero there on Mystery Men. Getting completely shut down there. Mystery Men is, in fact, a dead man. Not so mysterious anymore. Floody here on the Holosmith. Doing his best to hold on to this node and try and get rid of the red team, but it's not going to be easy. He's in a 1v2 situation, and I don't think he can really pull that off. Not even the rap MC himself is going to be able to spit enough fire to decapture this node in a 1v3 situation. Red team should be able to secure this win any second now, guys. This is going to be about it. Yeah, Tyrone is playing, guys. Tyrone is playing. And it's not impossible. Like, if blue team can actually find this miracle decap here and on middle as well, then they can do it. But the trouble is, Guru, I don't think he's going to allow that. There's no way he would ever allow any kind of shenanigan like that on the middle node. No real point there. No point to even try at this stage. It is over. Just about 4 seconds, and the game will be completely over and unrecoverable for the blue team, because it will actually have finished. Now, there you go. 500 points secured for the red team, and that is going to be the end of that, guys. That is the end of that. Wow, that was actually a really fast round. Holy shit. I feel like all those games were very, very fast, very explosive. Team versus the Alpha Eagle Indian Chad. Well, I mean, I'm not really sure what that means, but that sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they are running. Ooh, Skyhammer. Skyhammer. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, shit. They've actually got the RP. Dude, this is a big, big fucking gaming team here. Universe Dash Rider. Support Guardian. Universe Malgus on the Renegade. Universe Mini Viso there. I like this, guys. This is, look, this team is fucking legit. Big fucking Norn, big fucking Renegade here from Mini Viso there. Mikado Spectre, this guy needs to rename himself to Universe Mikato or Makako or some shit, or Universe Spectre. Universe Nami here on the, well, I mean, as of right now, like rifle, but actually it's actually Daredevil, right? So might want to change the weapons there, otherwise things can definitely get a little bit scary for this play. Although, then again, it might actually be, maybe they're going to go for the Deadeye setup when the actual game comes through. Let's see what they're actually going to roll with. Yep, it is going to be a Deadeye here from Universe. I'm just hiding them, the Thief play there. But this could be a little bit scary here. This is a very, very strong team, of course. The Flash team is not going to be a complete walkover, even if they have all of their names correctly like that. Look, by the way, guys, look, I'm just saying, guys, you know what's really good? You know what's really helpful, guys? If you guys actually name your characters, your actual name in-game, makes it great for casting tournaments. You should definitely do that for every tournament, because it makes it fucking easier, okay? Otherwise, no one knows who the hell you are, right? And we've got to build up, look, we've got to build up the storylines, guys. We've got to build up the reputation of you guys as players, as gamers, okay? That's what we need. Dash Rider is here, guys. Red team actually finding the first cap here as well. The Renegade grabbing that. They also go for the far push too, sending their Dragon Hunter and their Herald here. The Herald is over here. Wait, what is it? Wait, actually, I feel like, yeah, this is like trolling me. He's on Glint right now, but it says he's jealous, right? So this is nice fake news, okay? Spectate bug is my favorite thing in the universe. Now, blue team are going to force the issue here very quickly. The Rev is kind of suiciding here. Like, this is maybe not the biggest brain idea. Oh, wait, what is this guy playing, actually? Wait, what? Oh, my God. This is, in fact, a Bunker Herald of some kind, actually. Sword, Shield, Staff, Salvation, Retribution, and Herald there with Chalice, Glint. I love to see that, guys. That is a very big setup here. You do not see experimental, top-secret builds like this very often indeed, and we do see it now. Let's see if they can make that work, though. Flash's team now securing their home node, pushing towards mid, looking for the team fight. And they are, once again, running that double support composition, guys, okay? Double support comp here from the support Guardian of Grauthon and, of course, the support warrior from Flash. Now, that allowed them to have an incredibly robust team fight, a very robust two-node play. Let's see if we see them replicate that. Now, bear in mind, guys, like if we actually do see, if a team goes for 2 nodes, then what this actually means is that the game will appear to be a lot closer than it actually is, because they might just choose to ignore the 3rd node outside of Skyhammers, therefore basically giving the enemy team a lot of point gain for free. But the thing is, if there was a 0% chance that they ever lose the other nodes, the game wasn't really that close anyway, right? Because, you know, even if you have like 300 points, if the enemy team has 500, that isn't going to help you. Nami got caught over there as well, got shut down near the point A there from the blue team. They get that kill. But this team fight is very slow here. Like, both teams looking to be incredibly durable. Red team maintaining their lead because of that fact. Now, we do see Belzar go for a far push. They're going to try and lure one of those players away. And blue team are able to actually finally find that kill there onto Universe Malgus. Dash Rider going for a revive. Doesn't get it, though, actually. Although maybe he didn't even go for it. I'm not sure. He was maybe looking for the signet, but didn't quite get it. Was forced to cancel it. Was maybe out of range. I don't know. We simply do not know the answer to those questions, guys. But he's still going to hold it, right? I mean, he doesn't really have any cooldown, so I think he's going to have to give up node here any second now. But red team actually do find the D cap there and the full cap here. Mini Visa going to take Bellstar 1v1. Honestly, he can probably survive. Like, Bellstar's Kondirev. I don't think Kondirev will actually kill this. I think there's way too much condition cleanse and too much like healing over time to actually get the kill 1v1 into Mini Vaso. I just don't see that happening. Like, and look at this. You've got the damage on the hammers. You got the glint heal there as well. You've got staff for cleanse. You've got the shield trait as well, I imagine, here too. Yeah, he's got the shield trait for like Omega cleanse. I don't think Bellstar can kill this solo. Fortunately, he doesn't have to. Pomelino now coming in there into the mix. But even that might not be enough now as Mikado Spectre now comes in there on the Burn Dragon Hunter to assist this bunker up. And actually, red team even have map advantage right now. Is the double support, is it too much? Do they need more damage to actually break through here? I don't know. Flash 1v1 into the Thief, and that is, I mean, honestly, I guess they can afford to drop a support. And it's interesting because they actually have two. A Toxic Worm now comes in, and oh yeah, Hammer will be very juicy for Flash's team. Are now very juicy indeed. But Mini Vaso is now here, bunkering down that Hammer. Now, red team did just lose both of the side nodes there, as Makako Spectre does get shoved away there by Belzar. But now with Nami here, actually, the Deadeye could pose a serious threat to the Condi Revenant here of Belzar. Belzar in a lot of trouble, in fact. Is he going to be able to get out of this? I don't think he is. He gets taken down. However, blue team secure the middle node and also their own home node there on point A. But with Belzar dying, that does give an opportunity for the red team to actually get something done here. Growlthorn in a bit of trouble here. Dash Rider coming in there to support, but will not be able to add more damage. But Flash and Growlthorn double support will be able to hold that node for all eternity. Nami going for the decap here. Pomelino going to take that 1v1. Honestly, the Herald will probably feel pretty comfortable versus the Deadeye here, actually. The Deadeye can do a lot of damage, but the thing is that I will not be able to escape the grasp of the Revenant. The ports, the reveals will be very scary indeed for the Deadeye. What's happening on the Hammer, actually? The Hammer is still going, and we actually see a 1v2 now. The Toxic Worm is getting 1v2'd by Makako Spectre and Universe Mini Vaso, but the thing is, Mini Vaso does no damage, right? So it's basically a 1v1, but there's also, you know, a Rev there too. And oh, in fact, is that a kill there? Oh, it is. Wow. That is not what you want to see. He just basically got 100-0 there and stomped out there by Flash. Oh, that's kind of scary for Team Universe. They still are maintaining the lead just by 5 points, just barely. And they're going to get another cap here, but they can't lose the Hammer because all of that work will be for nothing. If that happens, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very intense game so far. Very slow game, of course, too. Just 170 points now for Red, but they are ahead with the 2 cap. I think Mini Vaso, can he actually make it? No, he doesn't have Shiro. I don't think, can he make it to the oh, 1 tick. That is incredibly unfortunate. Not able to just quite find that to hold the contest there, keeping his keeping his team pushing forwards ahead in terms of points would have been amazing there, but not able to do that, unfortunately. Universe Dash Rider and Universe Malgus getting utterly destroyed here in the middle there by the big Condi pressure there from the Condi Rev. They've got to hold that Hammer, though. They don't want to lose those nodes. They want to hold on here as best as they possibly can. Meanwhile, the red team here, is actually going to go for a 3-man push here onto the Toxic Worm. The double power evidence there. Great cutting there from Tenebrae. He's able to get away quite nicely. Hammer comes up once again. But here's the thing. Oh, blue get it. They yield the Hammer, red give the Hammer, and that means blue will be creeping back into the lead. Actually, Malgus might find the decap. Is Flash going to make it? Or Flash makes it 1 tick. He did what Vaso could not. Holds that node for his team, and the Rev dejectedly has to leave and go somewhere else. And blue team now even the points. They're going to be ahead in just a moment, any second now. Red team will be able to grab this node for themselves. But actually, it looks like Pomelino and Flash might make it just in time to get the contest. Yes, they do. There we go. The contestants here, they will be outnumbered, which is a little bit scary, at least for a little while. But they should be able to hold it. Yeah, great Glint. Actually, 17 fucking burns. Holy shit. That's still scary. I mean, they do run off there, just fortunately after the glint heal is over, so there is definitely that. But still, things are not looking particularly healthy here for the blue team. That burn DH is going to be raining down the pain, and we do see Tenebrae come in there to even this out to a 3v3, but I think it's still very scary indeed, actually, for the red team to actually take that fight. But if blue can't get a node soon, they are going to be very, very far behind. The Thief here is actually almost getting a kill there. Like, Belzar actually nearly dies. The Deadeye really putting in the work there, but actually, Tenebrae comes in and might be able to actually find that kill. Is the Torment going to get him? It is. Yeah, the Deadeye pushing his luck in that 1v1 perhaps, actually. Meanwhile, this 3v2 is still not over. The red team not able to quite finish off the Warrior and the Rev. Of course, the Warrior able to bring a lot of condition comes to the table, and the Rev having that glint heal makes it very frustrating to deal with as a burn gun in particular, because you just simply heal the Rev to full every 30 seconds pretty much if you aren't careful, which is not good. Not good at all indeed for the red team. And blue team, they seem to have found something here. They are just slowly but surely winning this game. Dragon under heavily pressure there. Dash Rider is here for the support, and red team nearly have this node, but actually Flash able to stand on it and reduce the ticks back to nothing. Looks like the Thief is going to get mid for free, which is actually going to essentially be a positive map state for the red team, but they've got a lot of ground to make up here. 50 points behind, guys. 50 points behind. That is a lot. In a game of this pace. This is a slow game. 50 points is going to take a long time. That is 100 seconds with just one node, guys, okay? Very, very slow indeed. And Pomelanio actually is able to arrive and deny the cap. However, Mini Vaso grabs point C. That's something. If they could get the side now, that could be big. Ooh, Nami gets exploded, though, by double power Herald. And those Heralds are now going to rotate brutally directly towards Malgus, Dash Rider, and Spectre here. But Bellstar does die. Is there a banner? Is the banner going to come through? Can they interrupt it? No, they can't interrupt the banner. The banner saves the day there. Wait, is Bellstar DCing? Oh, no. Oh, shit. I think Bellstar may have DC'd. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's fucking lagging hard, man. He is desynchronized hard. That is not what you want to see. The hand res is good enough, but I think he can't do anything. Oh, he's like glitching around like crazy. Looks like his internet is like unspasmed, at least for the time being. But Malgus getting chased down 1v4 right now by all of the blue team. Going crazy, guys. Going big damage here. Red team nearly getting the job done here. They have one node, but they lose Malgus. Malgus goes down. Dash Rider, can he get a revive? I don't think he can. He's going to fall there as well. Dash Rider goes in their downstate.
Red team got a capture point.
Oh my goodness me. Red do get the map off that, so if they can hold the hammer and just hold on to their nodes, they are in a good spot. Vaso should be able to hold on for a while here on mid. But, of course, that does leave Macaco Spectre in a 1v2 situation there, but it is versus a Warrior and a Rev, so if he can survive the damage, he might be okay there. Malgus now off respawn there as well. Like, red team actually do have a bit of hope here, actually. Like, Team Universe is kind of putting in the work, to be fair to them, actually. If they don't give the hammer and somehow hold mid, they are actually in a winning position in this game, as insane as that sounds. Flash's team are actually struggling here. They are genuinely having a serious struggle to actually win it. Now, Nami dies again, though. I mean, this is the thing about Deadeye, guys. Like, Deadeye is so vulnerable to those Heralds, right? Those Heralds are going to farm all game. And Spectre goes down there as well. Oh, and even losing these points, just losing the points on the kills is so impactful in a game like this. Because of how slow it is, you can't really afford to have the... Oh, Bellstar actually really having it. Yeah, you can see... Oh, no! Bellstar having really bad internet issues. They should be able to revive him, I think, anyway, but he's really not having a good time here. The DDoS is coming through. Team Universe, all those fucking... those fucking Unix shells, right? Like destroying Bellstar's connection. Oh, my God! Flash dies as well, though, actually! The Deadeye blows him up! Oh, no! That's so bad, actually. Support and Condi Rev dead. That's incredibly bad. Grouthlon is here. He's going for Res. He might find it. Does he get it? Oh my God. Wow. Res, his skills are so stupid. Holy shit. Right. Grouthlon finds the revive. No interrupt from Team Universe. They did get the decap with their Thief, though. Do they find the hammer? They actually might find the hammer here. I think they will. Oh, they get it. They actually do the hammer. And that means they can move their bunker back onto the map. Oh, no. This is massive, actually. Red team might actually just get away with this.
Charging the laser.
Toxic Worm, Malgus, and Dash Rider holding on there on mid. Meanwhile, point C still held there. Blue team are going to get point A, but they'll be behind. They will be behind on points, guys. And one cap apiece is not good enough for Blue to come back. They need to find kills here. They haven't got that long either. Only 3 minutes left in this game. They've got to get something done pretty damn quickly. Otherwise, they will find themselves in a very scary situation. However, Dash Rider getting heavily pressured as well. Getting nuked fucking hard. Does he have cooldowns here? He does. He's got renewed focus. He's going to pop it. He pops everything, but he's getting focused very hard. I think that might be a kill on the Guardian. The Guardian is going to destroy. The power rev damage is simply too much. But the Thief, once again, finds the decap. Bellstar, I don't think he can make it. No, he can't make it. He can force the node, but those are all going to be valuable points harvested by the red team and denied to the blue team. Flash moving to point C to decap it. Red team nearly got the hammer here. Honestly, I'd love to see Vaso just actually go over here and hold on to point C because they are going to lose, and Flash will be able to full cap that. In addition to Wait, what? No!
Just like that, blue team takes
Oh my god. I did not expect that. What happened there? How did they get the hammer? I don't understand. Red team actually got the hammer there, and now they're contesting every node. I don't believe this. Is red team actually going to win this game? Pomelo 1v1ing there into Malgus. Malgus in a little bit of trouble here. We see Belzar. Belzar's going to die. Oh my god, no. Belzar dies to the Deadeye. The Toxic Worm's coming in and will maybe even be able to actually deny the kill here. Or if he actually gets this rally, that will be game ending, honestly. I think that will be a free win for the blue team if they actually find that kill. And he might find the kill. Is there? Oh my god, he is going to die. Oh no, Nami dies there. Ah, that's so bad. Oh, that's disastrous there for the red team. Belzar is going to rally off that. One node secured there for the blue team is enough to win them the game. Can red team get one node to match that? They've got to match it now. If they don't match it now, they will lose this game. Belzar's going to get it there. Toxic Worm. Oh, no. They're giving mid. Wait, they're giving mid as well. Oh, my God. That is, I'm not sure if they want to do that. They need the support, though. And maybe the Deadeye is going to contest mid there. And then just try and force the issue there to go and get that cap. But I think Grouton will be able to get mid, giving it a 2 cap towards the blue team. The blue team is going to find it. They do. And they're going to get in the lead just in just a few moments there. Oh, no. And yeah, the Thief looking for the decap, but no Belzar. He's not going to let that happen again. He is ready. Nami's got to win that 1v1 fucking fast. This is not going to happen on the other side of the map here. For the blue team, it's going to be very, very slow. Red team might be able to eventually win it just by forcing the issue with that burn Dragon Hunter. But I'm not sure if that's even going to happen. Actually, the Revenants are just doing so much work here. Those power-ups going crazy. Malgus escapes. They actually do get a pick. They actually get a catch there, but they're able to break out of the Dragons more. They are able to disengage that. Can they actually find a kill? I don't think they can. The sustain is great here from Flash. The healing is fantastic. The Toxic Worm and Pomelo Bath standing strong right now. We might see a decap there on mid that might stem the bleeding, but there's 30 seconds left. I don't think it's enough time here. Blue team is actually going to win this game. Team Universe nearly taking down a solid team here of triple rev, Gorgon and Warrior. Team Universe putting up one hell of a fight here on the Skyhammer. They nearly find it. They aren't going to get it this time, but that is quite the powerful team there. Oh, Belzar does go down, does get taken out there. A few lag issues for sure for our Blue Revenant, but I don't think that's going to matter. It doesn't. There's 3 seconds left in this game, and that is going to be the end of that. Polio BMing his own teammate there, and there it is. Oh my goodness. That is not good at all. Team Universe nearly pulling it off. Not quite good enough there, guys. Yeah, no, Sin and 55, they'll come back. It's just that they don't really like the game now. It's understandable. I mean, have you guys seen, like, this Pepega meta right now? It's not great. So, on the red team, it is going to be Play Toy Aeon on Druid. Gauntlet on Core Necromancer. Going crazy. Con going to be here on the Burn Dragon Hunter. Pain on Power Rev. Stern there on the Support Guardian. Going up against Feifei on Renegade number 1, Citadel on Renegade number 2, Phaleth on Deadeye, Curl on Druid, and we are going to see a Tempest again here, actually, for the team fight. So that's very interesting, because, you know, this is something that it's kind of like really fallen out of fashion. Like, Tempest is something that was very, very good around the kind of that motor time period, but things have moved on. Now it's all about that support warrior. It is all about the Guardian, the support warrior. I mean, maybe they just want that additional CC, right? They want to have that big CC, the aura share, right? The NATO there to kind of lock down the team. But they're going immediately onto Aeon there as well. Aeon getting shut down by Dull Renegade. Gets a great Glyph of Ties, though, knocking away the enemy team. But it is not over yet. The Renegades are coming in there. They want to try and find that kill. But Aeon able to just barely wriggle away there. Red team having a minor lead now. Of course, Kerr going to duel into the Druid versus Druid action. That's going to be a fun matchup, guys. Definitely going to want to take a look at that one. That is where the real excitement is going to lie. It really is. And now let's see how the team fight is going to transpire. Now, in terms of team fight, like, both teams actually have a solid core here, and there will be a lot of sustain on both teams. Like, Guardian and Tempest, like, kind of have, like, infinite healing to an extent, so it's going to be a case of who can actually get the damage where it needs to be. Of course, the double Renegade burst can be lethal, but you've got to bear in mind, that core Necro is going to be a problem, right? You can see the corrupts that it's bringing to their table. The Condis are fucking those Renegades. Spinal Show is getting that kill there. Pain going with a CC. They want to find that stomp. We're going to see a glyph attempt here, I believe, coming here from Shuriken. Is he going to get it, though? Let's see. He's going to go for it. He's going for it. I think he should get it. He does get it. There it is. And it's the Air 1-2 getting that Renegade out of play there, getting into a nice safe space. Aeon actually does get decapped there by Curl, so Curl may be able to eventually win that node. However, on the other side, we saw the Thief of Phaleth kind of return the favor there, actually, or rather, well, attempt to do so. You know, get that decap, get those memes going down there. Or rather, so it was the Guardian, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the Guardian getting the decap. Yeah, the Dragon Hunter of Con getting the decap, and Phaleth responding into that. Ooh, and gets punished there as well. Fei finds the kill onto Con. Is there a revival here available from Stern? Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Great revive there from Stern. The DH is going to live to fight another day. But actually, how long is that going to be? He might be able to port back up somewhere, but no, he doesn't have Sword. Actually, he's on Scepter, and that will be an instant death there. Phaleth pops him down. Quarantine Crusaders keeping this game under their control to an extent there. Can they finish that kill? Stern going for the revive, but there's no way he can possibly get that revival. No, that is not going to happen there. Gauntlet still free casting. The worm is in play, so Gauntlet probably going to think about disengaging very, very soon. Stern getting busted as well. The Renegades are just doing so much DPS here. The Lich for the counter pressure. I like that from Gauntlet. Can he keep his Guardian alive? I think he can. Yes, great counter pressure there from the Necromancer of Gauntlet, but is it going to be enough? Actually, that damage is just so high. His Guardian having an incredibly difficult time in surviving here. He's going for the kite. He should be able to make it. Yeah, he gets the good kite there and gets some more healing, more boons coming out there from Stern. Gauntlet on full health, ready to free guys. No nodes available right now. Aeon and Code is locked in an infinite knockback duel of memery there. Meanwhile, while the team is trying to win the game, Shuriken getting hard focus. Obsidian Flash is up. He gets his heal skill up very, very soon. Can he actually sustain this if he can get away with it? He gets a good dodge there, but I think the burst is going to be a lot there. Oh my god, he's in so much trouble. Gets sustained Mistform up in 1 second. He's going to go for a water overload. Does he get away with that? No, he does not. Mistform has been forced. Red team now actually get mid during all that because Fei got separate. But is the glyph going to come through? A glyph comes through. Great glyph there from Shuriken. Support God. It doesn't matter what he's on. He's making it work as best as he can, but he is still under so much pressure. Pain wants the kill. The chase. A great lightning flash though. He's got to get to the kites with it. Yes, he denies the ports there. And actually they turn it around into a kill. Pain gets shut down as Quarantine Crusaders collapse there while Shuriken makes a fantastic escape, abusing the mobility and getting onto a no port spot. And then we actually see another kill onto Con as well. Stern, does he have the glyph? He does have it. Actually, the signet is there. Is he going to get it? He gets it. Great revival there from Stern. Stabilizing this fight just a little bit. Red team now ahead. That was a very nice revival. If not for that revival, it would have been an outnumber that would have been completely unsustainable there for Team Prestige. As at least of right now, losing only one player is manageable, at least for a time, until we see the respawns come through. And now, once again, Shuriken is going to be the focus. He is going to be the target here. Can he somehow get away with this? He's doing his best. For some reason, he has the Weaver UI there as well. Don't know what the hell's going on with that, guys. Don't, you know, he's fucking hacking, to be honest, but never mind. Water overload. Didn't really do much there for him, unfortunately. I think that will be a dead Tempest. Although, is he going to rally? Could he conceivably rally, actually, there? We do actually see a kill there. No, Con actually lived, just barely. And in fact, Sigurdal is going to be the one who goes down there. So, Shuriken dies, Sigurdal dies, and Phaleth might be about to fall too. Yeah, Phaleth falls, and that is a decisive victory at last for the red team. A clean wipe. 3 kills for Team Prestige right now. And honestly, Fei isn't in the best of conditions herself, actually. Being chased down by that Power Herald, and of course, the rest of the team will be free to chase it down a little bit in addition to that too. And even we're seeing Aeon maybe having her node forced as well by the Dragon Hunter as the DH comes in there. But never mind that. Gauntlet grabs that finally the windmill under control of Team Prestige here. We need to see a big swing now. A big swing needs to happen here for our blue team. Let's see if they can make it work. Of course, now, honestly, red team may be overextending it. They may regret this. Pushing onto this node is risky. It's going to be an all-out 5v5. Phaleth's going to try and shut that down. Of course, they have the Thief. Like, the blue team has Thief. They don't really want to have all-out 5v5s. Oh, great fear there from Gordon, actually, shutting down that revival. Can he somehow get it? I don't think that's even good enough. I think no. Oh, he burns it! Ah! Yeah, very unfortunate there. Just a tiny bit off there. Of course, there was poison too, so it wouldn't have been good enough either way, I think. And in fact, Team Prestige, they don't overextend. They respond quite nicely. They get a quick kill, force the node for their druid, and then move back onto the map there and start controlling it once again. Phaleth definitely getting some value out of Thief there, moving around quite nicely. even getting a full cap there, spamming about face, kind of pacing around wildly, wondering what he needs to do to make this game work for the blue team. It's certainly not going to be an easy one to come back in this, I'm afraid. Just the team fight power that the blue team possesses here is simply not enough to counteract the massive amounts of cancer that the red team is bringing to play there. The conditions are obviously very scary for the Renegade. Core Necro and the Burn Guard are just going to rip through those Renegades quite nicely. And of course, they even have the power of there for pain. And this means that the Rev, or rather the, he's gone Fireweaver, right? Because he knows he's got to quite counter the combis. But that leaves him so open to the pressure from all of the power damage coming out from the rest of the team there, which is just not where you want to be. And hybrid damage is very scary for Timbers because you can only choose to defend against one of them. And once again, the team gets wiped. And I hate to say it, guys, this is actually looking like a pretty one-sided game at this stage. Got a PB tickets. Is maybe going to get revived there. Mistform revive could happen, maybe. Oh, wow, it's actually not going to, though. Oh, that even might end up being a kill there onto the Timbers. Oh, no, Obsidian Flesh is going to save him. But forced to lose a lot of his health there and burn CDs, and he's still not out of the woods either. Feifei in trouble, needs to try and regroup there, but with the Tempest, but it's not going to happen in time, sadly, guys. This is going to be pretty much the end of this game, guys. We're going to have to move on to another one, I think. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. Worms. Worms. No. It looks like Belzar's connection has sadly gone out, which is really not what you want to see. And that actually might cause an elimination, as if he's unable to actually accept the next game, he will get shut down. Oh, he has now managed to reconnect, but this is a 5 to 300 worm game, guys. This is crazy. French worms, 5 to 300, but I believe that may have been a DC issue here from Belzadar. Sadly, he is having a lot of problems with his connection right now. It certainly appears that way anyway, and that's causing, well, I mean, red team will not be able to win 4v5. I mean, they're good gamers, but they cannot possibly hope to win 4v5 against a team like the French Worms. I think, yeah, they know the writing's on the wall. They're not even playing. They're not even playing this game. Let's go ahead and move on to another one. That is not even a real game. It is a fake game. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, yeah, Team Universe is kind of getting wrecked by Tenacious. Yeah, sadly, Prestige is kind of crushing Quarantine because that's not a particularly good game. Ooh, this is a pretty close game here, actually. Who are the Valerians? Who are these gamers, guys? Let's check out these gamers here. Let's investigate the situation. Oh, my goodness. What have we got here? Red team. Yep, they have won. Wait, there's a lot of DCing. I wonder if there's something weird with the servers, because this guy's gone as well. Maybe they're just people that found, like, a secret DDoS technique. I don't know, guys. It's always a possibility. You gotta think about it, right? You've got to have that thought. Who is Ruck? We've got to have a look at Ruck, I think, at some point, too. Ruck is a team that must be investigated. Oh, wait, who's Limkin? X-Sam X having a bit of trouble here, guys. X-Sam X. MM Sam Badaka, Nace, Materials Gulp, and Scare the Vicious. Going up big versus Limkin. Fantastic, easy work. Playing the Mirage. Is it one shot? No, he's actually playing Conley Mirage here. Power, yeah, he's playing Power Block Mirage. Fun build. Succubus Queen. And came here on the blue team. 100 points up so far in this game. But how long is that going to last? Red team looking to win this team fight consistently. Easy work. Very, very low indeed. Asntastic also in a hell of a lot of trouble. The Renegades are pouring in. The Herald here of Kame trying to peel for the Guardian, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. That should be a kill any second now. He actually gets his heal just barely, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. No, it is not. And there is the kill. Dangerous Universe. Universe is dying, right? Okay, it's not working. It is not working. Because I think map was very impactful. In that Universe versus Flash game, it probably wouldn't have worked on any other map versus Flash. Like, Skyhammer is a map that's, like, very good for, like, playing a really slow, bunkery game, and that's why their strat was so hard to do, particularly seeing as the enemy team also had, like, I guess, relatively low damage, right, with only double power, pretty much kind of bringing the pain. Because they were going with, again, a very durable composition with the double support setup there with the Conley Rev. And also Belzar was lagging, right? Which basically caused him to basically free die a few times. Which was essentially made it like a 4.5v5, which, again, made things way worse. I mean, blue team, they are not out of this yet, though, actually. They're going for the survival on there, but can they actually get it? I don't think they can. No, that burst is going to be too much there. And Theo is going to have to lead their Succubus Queen coming in to try and do something here. But I don't think Succubus Queen, she's going to be able to do too much right now. Sam just holding that middle node, but it is not enough. They actually do need to find another node here. Easy work, in trouble here. But Darker nearly finding this kill. But actually, the Mirage putting in a bit of work there. But no, the Druid gets into Sassiatar, re-sustains. I think Easy Work is going to go down here very soon. He can maybe try and get his heal skill. He actually does get his heal skill, but as Helsas will happily remind you, that heal skill does absolutely nothing unfortunately. Although it does seem to be doing a little bit of something there. He gets a very strong burst onto Bedaka. Can he actually find the skill? Could he recover this? Or the immobe's going to be juicy, but the invuln comes out there. Is it going to be enough? It's a very, very close 1v1 in between the druid and the mesmer. The mesmer is so low. His heal skill is not going to be up there. Oh, the poison. Oh my god, 166 HP. Oh my god. Dude, does he not realize how close he was to dying to full damage there? Like that.
Red team got a
all of that, and he's going to die anyway. Feels bad, dude. The Renegade wallops him, and there he is. He's dead. He is dead right now. Found 1v1 into Kame. It's going to be 1v2 now, because I have to give it the node, I think, pretty soon. I don't think his team will be able to rotate. Oh, wait, actually, he finds the kill onto Kame, but will immediately get revived there by the Weaver. Succubus Queen now coming in as well. Nace coming in to help there. But it's not going to be easy to actually get away with this. Yeah, there you go. There's the Jade Winds. That should peel for the Scrapper enough. And now with Sam here, they can now start to think about actually pushing this node. Red team now finding themselves the lead and getting a huge burst on the Succubus Queen, ending him in time. I think there's no res signet here as well. Yeah, there's no res signet on the Fantastic. That, my friends, is a mistake. And yeah, it looks like Red team may well have control of this game any second now. If they can find another kill, I think we'll swap to another game, guys. We can go and have a look at something else. We can start already looking for something to have a look at, because I think Red team should have this one in the bag in this stage. Obviously, nothing is impossible that a crazy comeback can happen, but if this Rev dies here, that is pretty much game ending at this stage. I would certainly say, he's getting away with it. The Guardian's actually nearly here. If the support guard gets here, that could be big. He, no. Not quite enough. Nace is getting very low. Of course, Mirage can actually do a lot of damage into the Renegade. Renegade is just kind of scared of Mirage. Mirage DPS, or Mesmer Burst in general, can be scary for that Mirage. The combos can be difficult for it to deal with, and it's not like it doesn't do high damage, right? It can actually bring a lot of damage. It's more that it is a bit of a free kill if it gets focused too hard. Actually, Nace does go down, and the Lich from Succubus Queen is big. We see a revival there coming out there from Sam onto Nace, but Nace is not out of the woods yet. The Jalis Elite reducing the damage output onto the entire team very nicely, but Nace is still going to be the target. He is getting burned hard as fuck. We need to see some counter pressure here. Nace wriggling away as best he can, gets his heal skill off there with some evasion. Should be able to get away with this any second now. I think he should be able to get away with it. Let's see if he can manage it. And actually, he's looking now to turn the aggression back. He's feeling confident. Sam giving those big, juicy fucking heals. Going big, going hard indeed. Easy work now. Does get renegaded to death there, and there will be no chance of revival, I don't think. It's going to be very hard to get away with that. The projectile reflect actually shuts down a lot of the cleave, but Sam stomping it out there with stability and ending that game. Sam X pushes onwards, perseveres through in the tournament. There is this game here. Oh, I guess we can take a look at this one. Show the Scourge mode. Oh, yeah, I'll show the Scourge mode in the next game. Ooh, I mean, yeah. Sadly, Team Universe has met their match, and this is a big team, guys. Seriously, you want to watch Team Tenacious. You absolutely do, guys. Spurs, Support Warrior, Timper, Burnweaver, God of Curse, Kondurev, Mad Love on the Burn Guy, and Tricon on the Power Held here. He is slapping right now, guys. He is slapping, boys. There it is. And they are looking very, very good here. Blue team, a significantly just 4 minutes left in this game as well. I don't really see them losing this. They do get decapped on mid, but they are completely okay with that. Like, blue team is going to need to have a lot more go wrong for them than just losing one node on mid. If they actually want to have some actual problems here, particularly with Timper now going in for this node there. Will Malgus make it in time, actually? It's kind of debatable. Whoa! If that Gale had landed, then that would have been big, but it did not, in fact. Malgus able to hold on just barely. But the thing is, Timber will probably be able to win this 1v1. He'll incinerate that Renegade over time there if he's not careful. On the other side of the map, we do see, once again, Batmax Tedark, God of Curse, shoving away the Dragon Hunter quite effectively. Kondurev should be okay to hold on against this, at least for a while. He's going to be durable build, bit of resistance uptime there as well, and some good condition management will keep him in a pretty damn good shape versus that Guardian. However, we do now see, actually, the red team lose all of their nodes there. Red team should be able to get mid any second now, and as you can see, this 1v1 is not looking great here for Makako Spectre, even leaving their Tricon, picks him up. Blue team go ahead and grab at the middle node there. And in fact, Timber's going to have to leave here as Malgus and Dash Rider are both present. But now with Spurs coming in, he'll be able to actually return there and probably continue his contest. Actually, no, they're just going to play. They're going to play it safe. I actually like that. They're just going to say, fuck it. You know, we win on 2. Just don't throw. Don't throw the game. We are winning right now. All we've got to do is not completely throw. A very safe play here, not to continue on that third note, and basically just bunker down 2. They know the game is going to end very, very soon. And actually, it's getting to the point where the game is unwinnable as well. Because there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And there's obviously a certain level of a cap on how many points you can actually gain per second, right? Like maximum with a triple cap, you're gaining 3 points every 2 seconds. So if you don't have enough time to actually get enough, if you're behind in the game and you don't have enough time to actually get to 500 or get ahead of your opponent, you literally cannot win anymore without actually killing the enemy team. There is a point coming up very, very soon where blue team could AFK and still win. In fact, they're honestly probably there, right? In fact, they are there. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they are... Could they AFK now? Yeah, I think blue team can AFK and they would still win. So yeah, the game is over no matter what. Like, red team is literally incapable of winning. There isn't enough time left here in any way. So, unluck is there for the red team. Team Universe, though, I love the naming. I love the name culture. I love the energy there, guys. Team Universe, God gamers, guys. God fucking gamers. Simple as that. I want to have a look at Ruck, because Ruck is, like, smashing people, man. Ruck is going crazy, like, beating people down, right? It's some big content there. Big content indeed. Yeah, 90 points per minute. Exactly, right? Yes, because it's, 60 times 1.5. So, in other words, even if they, like, maxed it out now, there is no way they are getting enough points to win. And, well, I mean, also, there is also the fact that the enemy team is also at 500 points. That also doesn't help. But there it is. By the way, Satarska, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, man. Really appreciate that. And, of course, War Tactics with the Prime Gaming and continuing the gifted sub there. Satarska, you are carrying me, and it feels damn good. Satarsky is God. Very nice. Dude, look at that. Wait, whoa. Noxy, whoa. Noxy, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Noxy, ayaya. Whoa. Azaz versus Aeon. Ooh, that's a big one there. I mean, that's the other team that can maybe try and shut down. There's another team. Prestige will be the contender to try and take down the Worms. Not impossible. We definitely want to take a look at that. Prestige versus Worms. That is going to be the game where we want to be. Absolutely. We want to be seeing Prestige versus the French Worms. I do want to very quickly just check who Ruck is, though, actually. I just want to see who Ruck is, because I have no idea who that is. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, Ruck is... Oh, wait, is it this guy? Wait, this is Ruck, right? Okay, so it's a Druid, it is a Renegade, it is... I think that's goes playing Deadeye last time. Then it's Nightmare on the Reaper, with Acid there on the Renegade, and Dweller going to be playing on the Support Warrior. Going to be going against Dogzo. Benzo here, of course, on the Weaver. We have Toby here on the Support Warrior. Oki, a.k.a. Focus Erazik, on Renegade number 1. Dome, going to be playing on the Scrapper instead of the Druid this time. And finally, the actual Erazik on the Power Herald. Well, we'll actually keep an eye on that game, but I think our focus is definitely going to be Prestige versus the French Worms here, guys. Let's take a look here, guys. Let's take a look at these games. So, here we are.
The match starts soon.
This is going to be one of the teams that could maybe stop the Worms. Very solid players here. Aeon, of course, on the decap Druid there. Gornet going to be playing Reaper this time. He's going to get away with it. Wants a bit more punch on the Necrons to try and break through the durability of the French Worms. Con going to be playing... Ooh, Jewel Guard. Oh, they're going to slow it down. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness me. Pain going to be playing on the Power Herald there. And then finally Stern on the Support Guard. So they're going to go for a very, like, slow... Oh, wait, this is actually... Yeah, this is like a meme build here. We have fucking Virtues, Valor, and Zeal permeating Wrath to generate more burning output here, combined with a Mystic Rebuke there, some fucking Shad Aegis, and then, of course, all the standard survivability stuff there that you will find in Valor. Dra going to push in there on the Kondirev, I believe. Is he Kondirev? Oh, no, is he Power Rev? He is Power Rev, yep. Power Herald there from Dra, and Frey going to be going on the Druid, matching the decap Druid there of Aeon. So let's see, the initial rotations are going to be actually the Druid on mid, and then we actually do have the Power Rev of Dra dueling into the Guardian there of Con, and Con may have trouble there. Let's see if Dra is able to win that 1v1. Of course, the damage there will be quite scary there for the Guardian, and of course the Guardian's going to be very slow, will not actually be able to really chase down the Rev, and the Rev might have it completely his own way there, because the Rev does not have to stand in any of those AoEs and can simply run around in circles, just slowly attriting it down. Pretty sure with Esprit coming in there, And actually, they nearly have that kill there onto that Guardian almost immediately. Can they find that kill there? Is there a renewed focus available? There is renewed focus, so the Guardian is not going to die anytime soon unless he gets completely caught out there. Oh, if that Jade Windsor died, that would have been scary. Actually, there's the renewed focus, but actually very low HP. Honestly, this is terrifying right now for this core Guardian there of Con, and Dra wants to find that kill. Stern comes in there right at the last second to save it, but Esprit finally gets the node there. And Esprit grabbing that cap there. Az's going to duel into Aeon now. Az's does feel confident in the Druid matchup, I believe. I think he thinks he can win this 1v1 and not like hold the node, outright get the kill, right? No matter what. Let's see if he's able to actually do that. Meanwhile, the team fight is here on mid here. Gornet getting caught there. Dra gets a big CC onto him. Goku coming in there, going to try and immobilize Dra. Gornet even more. Does find it, but the Shroud not really touched, actually. Of course, the Worms, like, they don't really have a mega DPS comp right now. It is all about just controlling the map, slowing everything down, finding kills by rotating their Revenants about the place. Oh, and Aeon gets hit by Jade Winds there. That is going to be scary. Gets CC there by Dra, and that might be a kill. It is going to be a kill there. And Az's and Dra are going to find that. Goku needs a bit of peel there, leaping away from middle. However, we are seeing the Druid, of course. Frey locking down middle here quite effectively there. Does have to back away a little bit, but his team will now be able to respond to that. Goku now going back to mid there. Buffs are going to come up very, very soon. How are these teams going to handle this? Because, of course, the Worms right now, they don't have to worry about it. All they've got to worry about is 3 nodes, but they are going to have to worry about more nodes very, very soon indeed. Esprit moving to defend there. Meanwhile, Aeon respawning here, going to push directly into Esprit once again. Let's see if we can make this work here. Independent variable and Goku just holding down mid. Well, this is certainly looking very, very tough here. Buffs can definitely shake this up, though. If you can get those buffs, you can get additional damage, additional survivability that will absolutely help in getting some of these kills into these Worms. But these Worms are just so tanky. They are so good at surviving here. They are not giving the enemy team any room to breathe, any space on the map at all. It's all getting shut down. Gornet trying to move to the side to try and find something here. Of course, the Reaper can be very dangerous for the Weaver. Chill can be unbelievably scary for a Weaver. Weaver relies on being able to attunement swap a lot. And with Chill, you are not going to be attunement swapping a lot there, which is something that the Reaper can bring in great abundance to the table. However, Az is here too. Of course, Peel for his Weaver friend then. Goku just holding down here into Pain there. Dra is actually going to go for the 1v1 there. Of course, Pain, very scary on Revenant, but Dra, no slash up. And that is a brutal CC there. Goku, Omega CCs, brings the Pain onto Pain and nearly ends him there. Just barely surviving with a tiny bit of extra health. Stern now arrives there. Will be able to support quite nicely. You just basically got a Rev support 2v2 set there. Meanwhile, on the middle node, we have Frey trying to decap this Druid, this Core Guardian, or rather full cap this Guardian, which is going to take a little while, but I think he will be able to do it. There's no stability on the F3 either, guys. Bear that in mind. There's no stab there. He went for Permeating Wrath for additional DPS, so he does not have access to another stun break and stability on the F3, and that is something that is going to actually punish him hard in this matchup. He's able to port back onto the node, though, using the sword, which is going to help him actually stay on node, even if he gets immobilized, but I think this is definitely a losing battle there, especially now as Gornet getting chased down there very, very hard. No heals, no Shroud. This might be it for Gornet, actually. Gornet in so much trouble here. He gets his heal, and he's got Shroud any second now, but actually, this is still super scary, actually. He's going to have to break out of Shroud soon. Gets his heal, but that is a pathetic heal, guys. Necro is not known for actually getting a lot of health on its healing skill there, and that is going to be a very dead Reaper any second now. He's going to get Shroud and maybe able to leap away there. Oh, but he is so low, and the Druid finishes him there with the longbow. Esprit stomping out, probably has a stability charge there. Yes, he does. Using the stances there to give himself that boon to make sure they can finish. This is a 170-0 game so far. Azaz is having a bit of trouble here versus Aeon. Does end up losing the node, actually, I believe, in that 1v1. The Druid is a little bit too durable, perhaps, there. This 2v2 is still raging, but here's the thing. The Worms, they know they're in an amazing spot right now. Esprit finding that kill, knows he can go for a buff as well. Gets the buff there on the shield, and that just makes his team that bit harder to kill. They're already pretty goddamn tanky, guys, and they are just so durable now. 170-0. Like, can blue team do anything here? Like, they've got to find some way to do this. They've got to get something done here. Like, they're in so much trouble. They've still got 9 minutes left, but it is getting to the point. I mean, look, again, I don't want to kill the hype, guys. I don't want to kill the energy. But this is getting to the point of being unrecoverable, because it's recovering against a team like the Worms is going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard to recover into this, because it's just going to take so long to actually even get like a 1 cap, let alone a 2 cap or a 3 cap. It's going to be so killing one Worm is bad enough, but killing the entire flock of Worms is going to be almost impossible there. Oh, we might see a kill here onto Frey. Frey on the Druid, very, very low. Needs a stealth here. Oh, gets CC'd there. and is going to die. Azaz can't revive that. That will be 5 points. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go for it, but no. The CC is too much. Aeon going for the stomp here. Gets taunted, and actually, could this possibly get revived? No, it absolutely cannot. No fucking way. So Azaz will get it. It would be 1v2. Actually, wait, the pet resing there. Oh my god, the pet res is huge. Aeon gets interrupted there. Azaz going for the node. He's actually going for the cheeky cap somehow. I don't know what this madman is doing, but it's not. I mean, I guess he's just like trying to delay the cap as long as he possibly can. He knows he's going to have to give it up unless someone from his team is able to rotate. Is he actually going to try and hold the 1v2? And I guess he can. The druid doesn't really do enough damage. Like Gornet can hit very, very hard, right? Because the druid is not going to contribute to the DPS, and that means he can actually hold the 1v2. And Frey is already coming back. He's already off respawn. I don't think they're even going to get this node, even after all that. They aren't going to get the node. They're going to maybe find the decap on middle. Oh, yeah, and actually, a slightly awkward set of rotations here, maybe, because the druid is not going to be able to actually go far here. And Aeon will be able to get that node eventually, but that is a far cry from being able to come back there. Because instead of actually kind of playing the nodes, they went for the objective instead. Dry, able to pick up the shield there before rotating over directly to maybe try and go for a kill on Aeon. Looks like he's going to pressure Gornet instead. Finds the immobilize into the boomer and already chunks Gornet pretty hard, forcing the heal skill out there. Not much shroud here available actually on Gornet too. Gornet going to have to be super, super careful. Dodges that CC very nice there from our blue Necromancer player, but this is just absolutely looking terrifying right now. Dra maybe looking to go for a buff. No, he's not going for that. He's instead going to kind of dual pain in roads while they try and find their targets. Looks like the target is once again going to be Aeon, and Aeon actually getting very, very low indeed. Azaz putting on the pressure, piling on the heat there, just in time for the Herald to arrive here. Aeon in trouble. If there's a reveal, if there's a burst here, that could hit. Jade Winds lands onto Aeon. Is there DPS from Dra? Dra doesn't quite find the damage to get Aeon. It's going to live. The barrier is good. Signet of Stone used there by Aeon, but honestly, the Condies might get her actually. The Condies coming out there from the 7-shot, from the burning of the Elemental Blast are dangerous indeed. Dra might have a Shiro port soon. Is he going to find it? He wants to find it. Aeon healing herself very, very nice indeed. Dra maybe going to find the kill here. Not going to get it just yet. And here we go. Dra looking for it. No real sustain available for the Druid. Azaz might be refocusing there as well. Pain holding the node desperately. Oh, and sword buff grab for Worms too. This is devastatingly strong, guys. Devastatingly powerful. It is too much. Aeon goes down. Pain is going to have to move away. There's nothing that can be done there. Goku able to get that decap there, moving in at the last second. And this game, guys, I hate to say it, this is almost in its ending stages. I don't really think blue team can recover at this stage. I think we're going to move over to another game. This game is no longer really going to have anything particularly exciting. Is there anything else good? Let's have a look at this game, actually. Turbo Dogs versus Rook here. We actually have the Turbo Dogs a teeny tiny little bit ahead here. 313 points to 298. There it is. Dogzo going to move away there from the Druid, I believe. You know, the Druid is going to basically shove away the Weaver. Of course, I think that we've seen a Spree, you know, be fairly happy to get in there, go big. And Dogzo, actually, he might have a port. He might get this for free. Oh, he doesn't have Lightning Flash, so he's not going to be able to teleport up there to grab that. But blue team, the Turbo Dogs still having those students. Actually, wait, is the Druid going to give the artifact? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, the Druid just yields the artifact there and instead going to go for mid directly. But that's honestly maybe not the best idea. Now, the good news is that red team actually do respond. They find the sword, so they actually come out a little bit ahead in that exchange, I guess, there. Blue team, Erzik not able to actually get there in time to contest that. But actually, what good is the artifact if you are going to be dead? And that is a very, very good question indeed. Oki there in a little bit of trouble, trying to get away there, wriggling away there. The Deadeye sniping hard. The Deadeye going for kills, going for DPS. Is the Deadeye going to find anything? Not yet. Anyway, Toby supporting, but actually there is the kill. And the sword might stomp it out there. Is there a banner? There is a banner, and Oki gets back up. But that means that lifeline is gone for that team. The Reaper liches, but that's honestly just kind of painting a target on his head right now. And the blue team might collapse onto the Reaper, and they are going to do that. Is there a revival now from Dwalid? He's going to go for the banner, maybe. He's going for it. Is the CC going to land? It is not going to land in time, and that is going to be a banner revival. So both players, both teams reviving each other. However, the Renegade gets caught there. The cleave is too much. I don't think the hand res is going to happen there. This cleave is so extreme there. The Reaper nearly falls there. The Warrior getting destroyed. And it does look like that the Turbo Dogs are going to come out ahead in this fight. And Dogzo fighting that kill as well, actually, in the 1v1 directly into the Druid. We'll be able to control that node. Red team fighting valiantly, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough here. Red team 340 to 378. They can definitely come back. Oh, if their Warrior dies, that's incredibly bad, though. And I think he might be about to go down. Is he going to get away with this? He's got his heal skill very soon. Full counter is up, and shield block just used. Oh, if he can get his heal, he can get away with this. Oh, and actually Acid comes into peel from. The Warrior lives. But the Turbo Dogs They have Dragon. And they're looking to grab this node here as well. There's no way the Deadeye will be able to contest versus the Renegade and the Warrior. And oh my god, the one shot nearly comes through directly onto it. And I think that might be a very, very dead Deadeye. The stealth just barely comes through in time. But the Turbo Dogs, after that decisive team fight in the middle, have secured all 3 nodes. All 3 nodes belong to the Turbo Dogs. They are barking their way to victory right now. Dude, wait. The Deadeye, they thought the Deadeye left, so the Deadeye might actually get the decap here. But, oh, maybe not actually. Oh yeah, the Deadeye is actually going to get the decap and one more then will leave, denying the Warrior from being able to move around the map, but I don't think that's really going to be enough. This should be pretty much locked down for the blue team here. The Turbo Dogs are going to get the job done here, guys. They will be able to achieve victory in this game. We're still in Swiss, so I'm honestly really curious because a lot of the teams have actually been up against each other, and therefore some of them have lost. I am very curious to see who is actually going to get through. This Deadeye is kind of fucking up here, to be honest. Like, he needs to leave. Yeah, like, this is really bad. Like, if he... Yeah, like, you can't, like, just go for the one. He might have been able to eventually get the kill, but honestly, probably not. And he'd lose the node anyway, right? And then honestly, he needed to move around onto the map, actually. He needed to move onto the map, right? And try and get something done to re-snowball it and leave the Warrior there, so the team was kind of out of action for a while. But, yeah, he kind of got baited into the 1v1 to the support Warrior, wasting all his time. And, well, I mean, they were probably dead either way, so can't really blame the dead at this point. He's just, you know, kind of processing the defeat here at this stage, getting ready for the next round. But that is not what you want to see there at all there. But there it is, guys. Big game. We're 3 minutes, 4 versus 5. Oh, wow. Apparently there was a... Dude, there's a lot of disconnection issues going on right now by the looks of this. It looks like there was a 4v5 situation going down here for the blue team, which is very, very unfortunate. But there it is, guys. There it is. Yes. Very nice, guys. Very nice. This meta, not great, to be honest, guys, right? And I've seen better. I really have. I have seen better metas, and this is... Yeah, it's shocking. Well, I guess it's not really that shocking, but I mean, it's interesting at least, right? It's very interesting. Something, I guess. Next patch. Well, we'll see next patch, guys. We'll see if it's going to be good, guys. Will be the patch Mesmerist top tier again? Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see, I guess. We'll see how good it is. Yeah, you guys say from garbage content? I mean, look, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Are there any other games that are still running? Aha, here we go. Well, actually, this game is pretty over as well, actually. It looks like there's basically 450 plus points for one of the teams by the time we load in. Yeah, it looks like a red team going to pretty straightforwardly win this game. Please win this meta. The meta is pretty slow, right? There's a lot of things that are very difficult to kill, and they also do damage as well. But the thing is that they can't kill each other. Like, 1v1s never end, team fights take a very long time, and even if you get a kill in a team fight, it will often get revived up immediately by the support, using a war banner or using a signet. So in other words, fights take unbelievably long time, and things are very hard to kill. And that's a bit of a problem, guys. That is a problem indeed. But there it is, guys. There it is. All right, what game do we actually want to watch here? Let's get in there, guys. Let's go. How can I boost in the final? You wait for the fucking final, you monkeys, right? But it's all right. Here we go. We're going to the moon, boys. To the moon is coming through. Right there. The boost is there. So now we're going to get like 1 billion views, I guess. Well, now, in theory, that will now promote this stream on Twitch. Therefore, right, we farm a huge amount of extra views there when it happens anyway. But yeah, let's go. I suspect this might be a little bit brutal, guys. Now, there is one way that there could be a win achieved here by the red team. And, well, this player, well, if they enable high mobility, they might win. This is a player known for high mobility, if you guys know what I'm saying here, right? Maybe a little bit extra speedy than usual. That could honestly eliminate the worms here. But hopefully that will probably not happen. Looks like it is going to be a legitimate playstyle, at least for now, in this game. Actually, it's going to be Frey on Renegade. But yeah, this game is probably going to be a little bit difficult for the red team to actually win. And we'll probably go ahead and hop over to another game here, guys, right? Because I think the worms will, sadly for Tyrone, they will overpower him and they will be simply too strong, even for Tyrone. Blue team grabbing a second node here as well. And they actually might be finding the third one here as well. See, the Renegade might be about to go down here as well. From Sick Ictor Ad Astra is going to go down there as well. Boozy the Baboon will probably not be able to actually find that kill. Actually, the banner actually does miss there. Doesn't actually end up finishing the kill there, but still, it's not really going to be good enough there. And I believe this is essentially going to be how the rest of the game is going to look. So let's go ahead and take a look at another game. I'm thinking, what's going to be the better game here? Prestige versus Sam? Or Flash versus Quarantine Crusaders. This is going to be an interesting one, guys. This will be a very, very interesting one indeed, guys. Who is the red team? Renegade? Fireweaver. Yeah. Spree's running a Fireweaver crown. Yeah, Fireweaver. Yes, indeedy. Fireweaver. Fireweaver Gaming. So, let's see if Belzar's lagging anymore. He's actually on Renegade. He's been Connier a little bit, but now it's going to be a Power Renegade from Belzar. Pomeline is still on the Power Herald there. Tenebrae going to be playing the Burnweaver this time. Grauchton on Firebrand. So he is going for the Firebrand. This is something he's been experimenting with a little bit. It basically applies a lot of boons. It's a bit like, I guess it's a little bit like how Warrior works, right, with like applying might to heal itself, but this is all boons. Altruistic healing, putting in the work there, but is that going to be enough to somehow survive the massive damage coming out there from the enemy team? So far, it actually is. Reflex will be great against the Renegades there as well, of course, from that third tome skill indeed. Grauchton, though, getting CC'd very, very hard. Can't break out of it just yet. Is able to get some more resistance down there as well. Counter-pressuring there quite nicely. And actually, once again, Shuriken on that Tempest is quite vulnerable. Is going to end up falling there. But Grauchton's still not out of the woods yet, though. He is very, very low indeed. The banner actually stomps out there. Cole goes down there as well. Citadel. And, of course, wait, who is this? This is Feifei and Citadel left alone to hold on to him. They get some good CC. They might be able to hold on for a little while. But the Worms are going to rotate in pretty big. Tenebrae is now going to move over there towards the temple and trying to liberate that node. If there are any more kills coming through, this is where things are going to get absolutely disgustingly scary for the red team already, because that initial skirmish was incredibly bad. Faileth might be able to find a decap there, but Belzar's going to spot him. And that means he's going to be well aware that that decap is going to be attempted, and he'll be able to position himself accordingly to deny that. Faileth knows that. He's instead going to push directly into middle instead to try and actually get some work done here and find the kill. Because, of course, that Deadeye damage can be high, but it's not looking like it there. Flash and Grauchton kind of running 1.5 supports with the Warrior and the Firebrand. It's going to make things very, very difficult indeed. Tenebrae 1v1ing into Cole there. Of course, this can go either way, honestly. The Druid can actually get the node here as well, but the risk for the Druid is that the Weaver can, in fact, get the kill. And, of course, the Weaver also has access to a good amount of stability on the Lava Skin, Stone Resonance, and so on, that it will be able to actually kind of deny the decaps potentially if everything goes perfectly according to plan. Red team now do find the decap, though, actually. Belzadar was able to respond to it, but a little bit too late. And now we also see Feifei coming in there to shove away the Deadeye, or rather shove away Belzdar in this particular instance, in addition to the Deadeye, dealing out heavy, heavy DPS there. Belzdar, though, will be fine, at least for now. He's not dead. He is doing a great job of surviving quite effectively, guys. Firebrand's better than Tempest confirmed. Dude, like, you know, I mean, of course, right? Ooh, Belzar having trouble. Actually, 7-shot might be enough. It is. Wow. What a great turnaround there, but I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I think we will see Feifei come in there and be able to rally up Faileth immediately. And there we go. There's the rally. Red team now actually have a kill advantage. Now, of course, Faileth and Cole are very, very low here. Pomelino and Tenebrae looking for that kill. He's got 400 HP left. Gets a big, big lunar impact there and might be able to actually reset here. But no, the power is just relentless. Cole is going to fall there. He should be going down. He gets Signet of Zone up very, very... Oh, my God. Is he actually going to get away with this? Oh, my God. He gets the juke as well. Jukes Tenebrae back, but sadly, there is a teleport available. Unjuking himself. The entangle is here. Cole fighting for his life right now. This is some beautiful play from the Druid, but I just don't think he can do this forever. And he is going to fall. He held out for an unbelievably long time. Wasted a lot of time there from the blue team. Slowing the game down a lot. But in the end, Tenebrae is going to find the kill. There's the... Wait. What's he doing there, actually? He cancelled his stomp there, I guess, a little bit. Going to apply some big burns there and then move on to slightly delaying the death there. However, we do see the red team actually were able to grab themselves the top buff there. So Flash's team maybe not quite paying enough attention to that. In fact, giving up essentially a 2-cap there because of that temporarily. And that even might put red team into the lead, especially if they can find a kill on Grauchton. Do they actually find it? They might get that kill. They do get it. Is there a revival? Flash is it? No banner, though, actually. He's going to have to try and hand-res it, and that's not going to be easy. He's going for it. Red team, the rest of the blue team now coming in. There's all big Jade wins there. Big CCs are there, but the counter Jade wins are coming out there from the other Revenant on the other team there. And Grauchton gets... And Flash goes down as well. Oh, no. Quarantine Crusaders, they are not done. They are down, but they are not out. They've had a rough time during this tournament. but now they are in the lead. They should be able to secure the middle node there, and they even get another kill. Flash actually vengeances to Banner, actually. Quite a nice little cheeky play there. Gets his rev out of there, making, in fact, instead of 2 players dying, it's going to be 3, rather, instead of 3, it's going to be 2. So very nice play there from Flash to kind of get that clutch bonus revive there. But of course, that means he will now die. He will be defeated. He has now been eliminated from the situation, at least for the time being. Okay. Pomelo now in it. Grauthon giving him some big sustain, giving him some big healing, at least for the time being here. But of course, the Firebrand will run out of steam eventually. Belzadar in a little bit of trouble as well. If Phaleth finds his kill, that would be massive. And he might get that. The Deadeye is honestly very effective at punching through those Renegades, right? Like the SD, in addition to that constant, massive range pressure, does find the kill. And now Tenebrae is in trouble as well, actually. Like, he's not going to have a fun time here. Of course, he can survive. He's got a lot of projectile reflection and destruction and evasion and invulnerabilities, but it's not going to be easy for him to do this. And Quarantine Crusaders are looking very, very strong. Phaleth coming back into play there. He wants to go for that kill. He wants to find that kill. Can he get it? He wants to go big there. Projectile destruction is up, shutting down the Deadeye, but that is only the beginning of what's about to happen to him. Phaleth actually not going to go for the kill, actually. Instead, going to rotate over towards middle, maybe looking to pick up a kill onto Flash or Pomelanio, getting quick outnumber there. But actually, he sees Belzadar moving over. He sees his prey. His prey is the Renegade, and here he comes. Here comes the Deadeye. He wants to find that kill. Of course, the Weaver here from Feifei is in an outnumber situation there. Grauthon and Belzadar going crazy here, but the DPS, actually, the peel from the Thief is rather good. The node is going to be given up, though, at least for the time being, and the Thief is going to have to kind of bide his time. Of course, they aren't going to be able to directly fight this 2v2. There's too much muscle from the Firebrand and the Renegade, both kind of bruisery classes, really. If you really think about it, they can just both kind of go in hot, but actually, no, mind any of that, because Feifei gets taunted, gets shot down, and that's going to be a straight-up kill there. Yeah, good contest there from Feifei, using that Elementalist down state to get onto that node, forcing the quick kill. However, we now see a significant lead for the Quarantine Crusaders. However, if they keep losing players like this, then that lead might end up going away. Oh, great Jade wins it to attempt to arrive there from Signal, but I don't believe it's going to be enough there, particularly with the stop there. Honestly, the banner was maybe a little bit overkill there from Flash. Bottom buff now in play as well. In just a few moments there, Belzadar is here, going for the channel immediately. Is there actually a contest here? Yeah, there in fact is there. We have Phaleth in play, ready to go. And in fact, blue team might be able to get this though. As Sigurdal goes down, Phaleth will be able to troll on this Thief. But honestly, versus the Herald, he's going to have a tough time doing that. This could be a massive swing right now for Flash's team. They're all down here. Phaleth is here though. Still himself will be able to shut that down. At least for the time being. But honestly, with the Herald, he's playing with fire. And he played with fire. And he got burned. And that's going to be a free bottom of, oh no, Curl. And the last second, in the nick of time, he gets back in there. But honestly, are they just going to be feeding it? This might be an inting frenzy, guys. This is going to be a fucking feeding frenzy right now, guys. For the blue team. Shuriken arrives. And we'll be able to heal Curl, but how long is that going to last? The DPS here is going to be highly extreme, and that, of course, will remove the support from that. Curl goes down. Glyph in play. I think it might get him. It does get him. Great Glyph there from Shuriken. The thing is, I don't think they can hold this forever. The damage is going to be absolutely insane here. Curl will not be able to hold this. He's getting some good trolling going on here with the immobilizing. Quarantines are still ahead, but they are now behind on the map after losing all those players here down at the bottom buff there. That is not where you want to be, guys. That is not good at all. Yep. Okay, Belzadar now looking for a kill there. Onto Curl. In fact, we actually see Pomelanio leave there, in fact. I guess they're more concerned about playing the map there, looking for a kill onto the Thames, instead of trying to force the issue on the bottom of it. It can be very difficult to do that, right? Because the enemy team can just keep, like, dripping in, like, drip in and slowly get you there. Tenebrae trying to decap Sig here. Not going to be easy, of course, but he can win this 1v1 if he executes correctly. He can land these combos, land that CC, land that burning. The Renegade will not be able to sustain that over time, and you can kind of see that slowly start to happen. However, if a big 7-shot combo lands, it can be disastrous here. Belzadar still 1v1 into Curl there, but I don't think that's really going to go anywhere. Off node, I don't think the Druid would ever die in that kind of situation, but the blue team, they are slowly creeping back in as they've got a 1-node advantage, 6 minutes left to go. If Tenebrae finds that kill, that is absolutely massive. Flash is holding off against Feifei for a while. Now, though, Phaleth is going to outnumber that. No, he's going to go back, actually, and Shuriken forced to drop down there. Losing a lot of health indeed. Big durability loss here for our Tempest. If he dies, that will be very, very bad indeed. Belzadar looking for it. Carl coming in there, healing him. Both players sustaining each other very, very well there. Jade wins, actually gets blocked by the stability on the O-load, but when you're overloading, you are a sitting duck. And you can see that reflect there as he eats the entire 7-shot being sent directly to the depths of downstate. Bellstar going to be finishing that off there, and that's another kill for blue team. The lead, though, still does belong to Quarantine Crusaders. And in fact, we had to see Tenebrae lose the 1v1. Sigurdal was able to actually get that kill, and now he's going to descend here as well, I presume. Wait, no, he's going to go for the buff, actually. Yeah, he is going to go for it. Gets the CC. Does he actually get that? Oh, that would be incredibly sick if he got that. He's going to be able to lock the warrior here, though, which is good. But yeah, Curl dies, and that means Sigurdal is going to have to drop, and that means Sigurdal may have to give the top buff there. Oh, no, he doesn't quite, as Feifei arrives just in time. She denies it perfectly with a Comet, but now the bottom buff is once again in contention there. Curl dies. He'll be back very, very soon, but Flash looking for that decap here. Red team still ahead in this game. However, they actually maintain their lead. Phaleth finds a beautiful decap there on the middle node, slowing that game down. Red team, they've got to get something. They need a 2-cap. They need to find some kills somewhere on the map. It makes it so hard. The game gets so slow when you have this 4th node because you just can't ignore it. And that essentially makes it a 4v4. Blue team gets the node back again on the middle node. And if they can grab that, then they will slowly get back into play. Phaleth looking for the decap. He is going to find actually Flash forced away. So red team going to hold their lead. They're going to maintain their lead for just a little bit longer. They're slowing it down. 4 minutes left though. They can't rely on the timer. The timer is not going to win in this game. It's going to have to go to 500. They've got to figure out how to get to 500 right now. They are doing that. A good job of that as well there. They have now brought in Failed and Shuriken to hold on versus Pomelanio and Flash. But Failed, he's not going to have the muscle. He can't stand on that node quite as well as the Tempers or anything else really. The Thief, quite squishy indeed. Bellstar here, still fighting over the bottom buff hit. Feifei will be looking for a kill. She wants to push for that kill. In theory, she can get it, but off node, it's going to be hard. Bellstar getting bursted, does get his heal, but actually eats a lot of damage during that. He is actually in peril right now. Shuriken kind of suffering a similar fate. Phaleth and Shuriken, they really don't want to give this node. They can't afford to give this node up. They just cannot. They really can't do it. They're going to do their best to hold on as much as they can. The water, if that lands, that's big. It does land there. Frost Aura will be very, very handy there for more damage reduction. And, of course, more peel and chill and all that kind of useful, annoying stuff there. They're doing their best. They've just got to hold on for another little while. They've got about a minute left in this game. Just a little bit over that, about 90, kind of like we're talking like 90 seconds. Can they actually get away with this? They're doing an amazing job there. And especially, with the Renegade they're rotating in instead of the Thief, they might be able to get away with this. Bellstar actually nearly dead here on bottom of as well, but Gravthon does come in there. Phaleth looking to seal the deal. Find that kill. It's getting to the point where the red team is almost home free. They've just got to get maybe 1 kill and the game ends. Bellstar goes down. That could be it. That's 5 points, and that's going to make it a 4v5 on the map. I think that means the Quarantine is going to go with it, unless Shuriken dies right now. Oh, top buff. Beautiful top buff there by Curl, actually. The only way they can really lose now is if Tenebrae... Oh, wait, no. Oh, my God. Oh, he nearly gets the decap, but a leap at the last second by Curl is going to deny that decap. Oh, wait, no. No, okay, no. I almost thought that was, Curl getting knocked to the point there, but no, that is not what happened there. Tenebrae knows it's over now, and that is going to be a win for the Quarantine Crusaders. Even though Shuriken dies, they will make it through a very close, very intense game there. It's going to be Prestige versus the Worms, Tenacious versus the Quarantined Crusaders for the semifinals there. Let's see what map is on. Oh, Capricorn! Goodness me. Well, it can be a funky map. This is one of those maps where weird stuff can happen. It absolutely can, guys, right? Like, there's some very, very unusual things can go down here on this particular map. Like, if the team fight goes out of control, yeah, the bell can really make things go big. It can make things go big indeed. So, it is going to be Tenacious on the red team, Poison Spurs versus Timper, God of Curse versus Maya, and Tricon. Finally, there on the Power Herald with the Burn Dragon and a Condy Rev. Condy Herald, Timper on the Burn Weaver, and then Spurs on the Support Warrior. Going up against Feifei. Phaleth here on the Deadeye. Feifei on the Burn Weaver. Sigurdal on the Renegade here. Finally, Curl on Druid. And Adelanti is going... Wait, what is he actually going to play here? Adelanti, I believe Adelanti is actually his Revenant. But he needs to actually connect to the... Connecting to the game is going to be very important. Ooh, okay, no, actually, I was wrong. It is, in fact, his Support Guardian. So, Support Guardian is going to be the play this time for Shuriken instead of the Tempest. Interesting decision to kind of thought. He's been playing against, like, very good teams, actually, while still using the Tempest. But this time, this particular game, he's going to go with it. Presumably, like, the Burn DH. I think he's going to use the stability. He's going to use the stability to help people escape from the Burn Dragon Hunter is what maybe one of the things he's looking to go for here. But anyway, here we go on the Condy Herald build. I mean, yeah, it's just like the normal build there. There you go. Easy. With, of course, it's Rat. Yeah, you can play Carrion or Rabid, and then the rune choice is like a lot of people play different runes. Some people play Resistance Rune as well to have resistance uptime there, but yeah, Rune of Ore is also there too for maximum health and maximum durability to kind of make up for the lack of vitality that you don't really have on Rabid Amulet, of course. But here we go. This is going to be a pretty bloody team fight game. I mean, Worms, I think, are going to be significantly favored. I mean, they pretty much won like 500 to like 10 versus Prestige last time because they had just got such a lockdown comp, and I think we're almost certainly seeing them in the finals. We'll keep an eye on that game as well, but this game for now is where things might get spicier. These two teams are very, very strong indeed. Okay, of course, Team Tenacious from Tricom, they've been coming up-and-comers for a while now, and they're hunting that Deadeye. That Deadeye there from Phaleth is going to have to be very afraid. You've got to watch out for that Herald. The Herald is going to get you. It will chase you down hard. Now, the thing here is that will Blue Team be able to team fight? That's the question here, because they do have the support Guardian, but the thing is, that Burn Dragon Hunter is going to be oppressive. Now, we do have a bit of a counter there with the Core Guardian, the stability, the Cleansers will be very good at shutting down Maya here, but it's honestly easier said than done. You can definitely win this team fight, but this is a very team fight driven map, and to be frank, the team fight from Red Team is brutal. Condi Rev, Power Rev, Burn DH, and Support Warrior, that's hard, right? And I think that's very hard for the Blue Team to actually fight in a straight up 3v3 or 4v4. So we're going to have to see some great map play from Blue Team. They're going to have to stall the team fights. They're going to have to dodge the team fights and play the map well using their Thief. Otherwise, they are going to be in a hell of a lot of trouble right now, guys, actually. Because if this map comes down to straight up team fights, then this is where things are going to get scary for our Blue Team. They're ahead now, but once that bell starts to come up, things might get dangerous, right? Now, the thing we do see, and that can be advantageous, is the other side of this map. Of course, when the bell comes up, guys, that adds a fourth node to the map. And that will make, conversely, it makes it a bit harder for Red Team to actually manage that rotationally-wise, because they have no Thief. They have a Power Herald, which is quite fast, but they're quite slow on the whole, right? You know, like, the Conjurer is slow, the DH is a bit slow, Warrior's a bit fast, but not that fast, and Weaver isn't super fast either. So the problem is that they need to win that bell quickly. If they don't win the bell quickly, they will end up losing the map. And well, as you can see, it does appear that Blue Team is just successfully out-rotating. They lost one player, so they kind of lost the fight, but they actually ended up holding the node somehow, right? And Red Team isn't able to capitalize on their strength in the team fight very well, because Blue Team is simply splitting 3 nodes, and now they're going to split 4 nodes. And this is actually where things can get really scary for the Red Team, because the Red Team, they are actually struggling to actually get a lot of value out of their team fight, and now they've got a 4th node to cover as well. Oh, yeah, that's not good, honestly. That is really, really not good at all, unfortunately, for our Red Team. And Blue Team definitely having it their own way so far. Quarantine, because they want to go to the finals, guys. They want to make it to daily AT finals. They absolutely do. And I wonder if we can see Red Team actually kind of pull something off here. They've got their Revenants here, the Conjurer and the Power on the bell, and that is going to be fantastic. Then they should be able to actually push this fight pretty aggressively and win it eventually. I don't think the Deadeye will be able to contend with this. The conditions will be too much for him, in addition to the power chase there from Tricom. Should be too much, but we'll have to see how it kind of turns out here. Oh, actually, we actually might be seeing Red Team even lose this fight. Yeah, we do. Batmax the Dark. Timber going to have to try and res that. Mad Love is in there, so I think they will be able to get the hand res fairly effectively, and even though actually even a banner comes out there as well, maybe a little bit overkill there, just guaranteeing that revival. It's going to be an all-out team fight, but here's the thing, guys, right? Even if Blue Team loses, they have got a triple cap up right now. They are triple capping the enemy team, so even though they are actually going to lose this fight and maybe even lose the bell, they're going to have like 300 points by the time it's over. They can just keep trolling it. Now, Adelanti is here. He's here. The Rock, the Anchor, the support guard, Curl dies, and maybe Blue Team is maybe dying a little bit too soon here. Thankfully, the revive is going to come through. A great revive there by Adelanti, bringing up that player once again. They're going to start trolling yet again. And even though they, as you can see, they aren't actually necessarily winning. Have they even got any kills yet? They've got 0 kills. Guys, 0 kills. The only kills in the game right now are on Red Team. Doesn't matter, guys. Kills mean nothing. Points mean everything, guys. Welcome to Guild Wars 2 PvP. And that's actually kind of like a good thing, by the way, actually, incidentally. Right? It's maybe a little extreme in the current meta, but it's actually a good thing that the game is not completely decided by kills. The fact that you can actually play a style like this and actually rotate around the map and be where you got to be and basically stall things out and slow things down and play to your advantage is good. Otherwise, every game would just be like pure team fight every single time, which honestly wouldn't be that great, guys, okay? 0 kills still dominating bunker meta. Well, I mean, is this sad? Like, is this really sad, though? Guys, if you want my honest take, like, blue team is just rotating a lot better, right, than red team, right? I get it. I get that this is, you know, it seems illogical that, it seems like kind of Papega that, that red team is losing this. But honestly, blue team's just doing a much better job of playing the map here, right? They're doing a much better job. I mean, to be fair, the meta, definitely a little bit AIDS. But guys, it's not like red isn't running AIDS, right? Look at this. We have Support Warrior, the Dual Weaver, we have Condi Rev, we have Burn DH and Power Rev. It's not like the comps are actually like, the amount of AIDS is not that much lower, right, on the red team either, guys, right? To be fair, like, the blue team definitely have a more troll comp, right? There's more of a troll comp here, for sure, like, with the Deadeye, the Weaver, the Druid, and I guess arguably Core Guardian can be, like, really bunkery as well, but honestly, like, Warrior is probably even bunkerier than that, right? It's not like they're not running troll stuff, but, I mean, red team's kind of running troll shit as well. Let's see how the other game's going here. I'd be very curious to see. I mean, maybe this is where this could be a potential chink in the armor here for the Worms, because they probably don't really want to actually team fight with this. Like, they have a bit of damage. Actually, well, I guess they have adapted, actually. They've adapted their composition a little bit to have the Power Rev and the Renegade, so they probably can get away with a bit of team fighting here. Prestige definitely putting up a good fight here, but as you can see, once again, the Worms, their composition is putting in the work here, guys. They are going big. Guys, what? You guys are all fucking racist, right? Like, what the hell? Like, that is a very common expression. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? That is a very common expression. That is not like a race thing. Seriously. We've got too many fucking Americans in the chat, boys. Goodness me. Too obsessed with that stuff. All right, never mind. Me Goku, me Far coming in to the middle node there. Ooh, getting a big CC there with Dra, taking out Stern there, find that kill. A spree now here as well. Gornit on the Core Necromancer, I believe. Is he on Core Necro? Yes, it is a Core Necromancer setup here. We'll be able to slow this down a lot, actually, and we'll be able to fuck over Dra very, very hard there. Right? But it's not going to be easy, actually, to actually stall this out. There's a lot of damage here. With Azaz rotating in on the Renegade, oh, double Power Rev, yikes, dude. Gornit getting absolutely demolished. Shroud evaporates, no support left over. Pain forced to back it up there as well. We see the Guardian come in there and try and counter pressure. It actually does kill Dra. Oh my god, dude, burn the H. What a fuck. What? Oh my god. Are you serious, dude? Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that? Comes in, one-shots Dra, burns him down so fast, it actually rallies. Red team get the bell. I mean, that's something. I mean, to be fair, that was the second bell, not the first. Wait, is it going to come up again? Like, no. Oh, yeah, no, that was the first bell, actually. Wow, they got it just in time to actually get the bell up again. But there are no players actually free on the map right now to actually grab that. At least, not yet. There's nothing there available. So, Azza's now going to have to 1v1 into Gornit. Honestly, Gornit can probably actually win this eventually. You know, it's going to be a lot of pressure there, and the condition pressure will be very annoying for Azza to deal with, though. Especially now with the Guardian coming in. It could Prestige actually make a comeback here. If they could start farming these bells, that would be huge. They could maybe try and get it. But I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get away with it. It's going to be very, very difficult indeed. They're still behind here. You can see how this is, guys. We are up. We are in a bit of a weird situation right now, guys. It is a clutch gaming maneuver here. Azza's getting heavily pressured here. The conditions are starting to melt him, but Goku comes in, gets the heal, gets the revive, and now he turns his attention to trying to take down Pain. Pain evading well. Gornit trying to peel from as best as he can, applying those conditions, like going big. But is it going to be quite enough here? I'm not sure if it is. Az is looking for an opportunity. The fear, look at that fear duration. Holy shit. He fears himself by leaping into it, and I think that is going to be a kill onto Az. No, the cleanse comes through from Goku right at the last second there. All nodes held neutral, but this time Blue gets it. Dra wins the 1v1. He gets his revenge on the Dragon Hunter there. Pain maybe going to come in there and try and actually go for that kill, but that is not going to be easy. Okay, he's not going to get that revival there, especially now with Goku coming in to secure it. Azaz can actually be left in the 1v1 versus Gornit. Oh, and gets a 7-shot, gets the node, and I think he'll be okay. Like, he might have trouble in sustaining against eventually, but actually, he's looking to actually pile the pressure on. Gornit in trouble here. The taunt there is big. Oh, gets Shroud just in the bare nick of time, and Gornit going to have to disengage there. Going to have to try and run away. Play to Aeon, shut down there. Dra gets that kill combination with a spree, and that leaves Pain once again in a very precarious situation in a 1v2, and that is not where you want to be, guys. This is a scary situation right now for Pain in that 1v2. If he dies here, that is potentially going to be one of the last things that will be relevant in the game. Does have his glint heal. He's going to try and hold this node for as long as he can. Aeon is back, and now we actually see the Dragon Hunter come in there as well, so if you can hold on they'll at least have one node on the board. But to be frank, one node might simply not be good enough at this stage. A decat comes through. Pain goes down. Esprit locks down at that middle node. There is the mid node. Locked down. It's being held. And that is going to be a triple cap here. And that is probably going to be the end of that. Did anything happen in the other game? I believe nothing has probably happened in the other game there. It is actually still running, I believe. So we could take a look at it and see if it's changed. But this is game over, guys. This is over. It is going to be the French Worms moving to the monthly AT finals. And yeah, we see the same thing here. The game state has not really changed that much. Team Tenacious valiantly held on, valiantly kept fighting here, trying to make something work. But in the end, it is not going to matter, I don't think. I mean, in theory, they actually can win right now. They've got 4 minutes to go, so if they get every bell, kill the entire team, and get a triple cap, they can still win. But, you know, it's going to be a bit of a stretch, right, to actually win this game in just 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I have to say it, guys. I do indeed have to say it. Not ideal, my friends. Not ideal. Cole gets this node, it's game over. Red team's got to contest this. Can they do it? I don't think they can. They don't have the players to spare for it. And I think that's going to be it. Yep, there it is. There's the cap, and there's the game. Batmax, the Dark, Tad Dark, dies on mid 2. Not helping the situation there with the 5 points. And there it is, guys. The monthly AT finals are going to be the Quarantine Crusaders versus the French Worms. French Worms go up against Quarantine Crusaders for the grand finals. This is going to be very spicy, guys. Very, very exciting indeed. We'll go over the builds when we get into the game there. Oh, yes, guys. Right. Exclamation mark Crusaders in the chat. If you guys want to support the Quarantine Crusaders, and if you guys think the Worms are going to win, exclamation mark Worms in the chat, guys. I want to see some spam here as well, guys. I want to see some spam. And one more thing, guys. Every single rat jam in the chat increases the ping of the team you want to lose by 1 millisecond, guys. Every single rat jam. So if you guys can get 1k rat jams in the chat, that will essentially DDoS the enemy team that you want to lose, guys, okay? So rat jam, exclamation mark Worms, exclamation mark Crusaders. Cat jam reduces, okay? Reduces the ping of your team by 1 millisecond. So rat jam increases enemy team ping. Cat jam reduces your team ping, guys, okay? So we're going to need to see rat jams and cat jams here. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, wow, yeah. Rat jam at work. Wow, Cran making a statement there, guys, right? Cran going big. All right, let's see. Oh, we do have a DH actually here. And actually, that is to be expected, honestly. I guess we should have seen that one coming, because the Dragon Hunt here is something that Feifei is known to pull out, and it also can shut down the Renegade, particularly when there's 2 of them. Oh, we are going to see a reload there from Frey. What's Frey going to go with here? Let's see what he goes with. Probably, I don't think it'll be a Druid here. Druid would surprise me because of the minecart, right? Like, the Druid can be a little bit weird on this map, but what is the final comp? It is going to be Feifei on the Burn Dragon Hunter. Phaleth, not going to play Deadeye, going to play Daredevil this time with Shadow Portal for extra fast rotations. Signal here on the Renegade. Here, he is going big here with the Renegade, the Power Renegade. Curl on the Decap Druid. And finally, Shuriken going back to Tempest, actually. Let's see if he can make that work, guys. Let's see if he can make that work. On the Team Worms, we have Goku on Support Warrior. Esprit on the Weaver, rolling with that Stone Resonance. The Primordial Stance, a Twist of Fate there. The big stance gameplay here. We do see a second Renegade from Frey, actually. It's going to be Frey and Azaz, both on the Renegade. They finally draw about triple Revenant here. Triple Shiro, and that is so scary. Shiro Rev is just devastating on this map. It can just move around so quickly. The port is so damn good. This face reversal is going to be amazing for all 3 of these Revenants, and that's going to be one hell of a challenge for the Quarantine Crusaders to actually hold off against. The damage is going to be big, guys. It absolutely is. They are going to need your support, guys. Exclamation mark Crusaders in the chat if you want to cheer on for the Crusaders. Spam that wind chime to give them a good time indeed. Esprit 1v1 actually. Oh, this is actually a good state of play here for the Worms. The Worms want this DH to not be on their revs. They need to have that DH out of the fight, right? Basically not killing their revs, because these revs are going to be vulnerable to the Dragon Hunter. If there's no DH there available, then they will be in a good spot. They'll be able to win these fights convincingly. Of course, it is going to be a slow game, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, for that. It's going to be a slow one. It's going to be a bumpy ride indeed. So far, the Worms having that singular node there. Curl will probably be able to find the decut, and he is. Great decut there from Curl. Failed, actually looking for the kill there. Of course, that Thief will be able to move around, matching the speed of those Revenants quite effectively, getting those pluses, but Shuriken getting nuked here very, very hard indeed. The Tempest doing his best to hold on. He's trying to heal as much as he possibly can. Looks like he will not be dying today just yet. Citadel, though, is also now a little bit of a threat there towards the Worms. Actually, both these players now under a lot of pressure. The water is coming out. The healing is good, sustaining Shuriken and Citadel here, but can the Crusaders find a kill? They've got to find an opening. Bear in mind, guys, that whoever is going to get the job done here, whoever can find a kill is going to have an amazing time, because it's going to be very hard to actually get a kill the entire game. But bear in mind, whoever's currently in control, right, of the map will be able to hold it effectively. Oh, Carl getting buzzed there. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's not a 7-shot, guys. That's a 14-shot. That is cheating. 14-shot comes through from Azaz and Frey, ending the Druid. And that is the first big moment there as well. But actually, Fei ends up losing that 1v1 as well. Oh, that's bad there. Very, very bad. Fei falls. Curl falls there to the Renegades. And there it is. Worms get the 2-cap. Can they find middle as well? Middle will be difficult, I think. There's a lot of kite potential around it. A lot of potential for the Worms to kind of run around. But, of course, the same is true for the red team. But look at that burst, guys. 14-shot strikes again, and Shuriken breaks as well. 2,000. Does he have a lightning flash? He does have it, but I think there's no point. He knows there's no point. He just accepts his fate, and I think that might be coming close to a 3-cap now, guys. We are going to see Frey hold down middle while the Worms push over. But actually, Azaz once again did get shoved away by the Druid. Worms not going to rotate to that, though. Goku going to go back to middle there and try and intercept some of the Quarantine Crusaders. Faileth respawns. Well, doesn't respawn. He just appears out of nowhere, because the Thief Shadow Portal really providing a lot of mobility about the map there, but it is immediately matched there by Dra. Dra immediately in play, pushing for that kill onto Curl. Oh, no, no, not the double, not again, not the double Renegade. Curl's going to have nightmares after this game, whether he wins or whether he loses. It is an absolutely disgusting situation here. Oh, if that Rev gets up here, this could be a very dead Druid. The healing is good, but I don't think it's going to be that good, guys. He's so low. Gets the healing spring. It's nice. He leaps for the blast finisher, or rather for the leap finisher, but I'm not sure he can hold here. The Revs are converging. The Revs are going crazy. It might be too much. The Jade Winds lands, and Curl is going to fall once again. Curl dies there. We see Fei get shut down as well over here. This could actually be a 500-0 win, guys. This is insane. Worms, they cannot be stopped, guys. The French Worms are insane. Condi bunker meta. Guys, there is only one Condi player on each team. Everyone else is power. Power Thief. Power Renegade. Well, bunker Druid, but he's power, I guess. Right, and then Tempest, which actually does a fair bit of power damage, actually. But once again, is a support. Here we have the support warrior. This is power. Well, nothing really, but, you know, Esprit, Condi. Honestly, not really a bunker. I mean, he's kind of, he's a 1v1 class, right? But he's pretty tanky. And we have the Renegade. Power. We have the Rev. Power. We have another Renegade. It's power. It's not Condi, guys. You can't blame it on that. You can only blame it on Kala. That's all you can say. Well, you can't even do that because they're not running Kala, but they still have the spirit of Kala within them, guys. The Worms, the Lords of the Renegades, the Lords of the Arena. They might be winning monthly AT finals. 500-0. Got a PB tickets, goes down. Can Shuriken glyph it? He might be able to. No, I don't think he can. Fei gonna go down here as well. The damage is too much. 2 burns there from Esprit are gonna be huge. Looks like, oh, is she going to make it? Oh, no! She doesn't make it in Esprit. Actually, I'm curious. Is Esprit doing the thing? No, he's actually not doing the thing. He's not going with the double smoldering. He is, in fact, rolling with an energy and cleansing. So a slightly more defensive setup here. Instead of going for maximizing that burn duration, he uses Rune of the Forge and doesn't really worry about having anything more than that. Oh, we see Fei. She's gone. Might be going for a reload to the Weaver, in fact. That's her Weaver. So not a DC. That is actually a reload to try and make something work, but so far, guys, 0 points. Red team nearly have this node. Worms want to deny it. If they can kill Shuriken here, they might be able to do just that. Oh, gets a great port there, but actually the Renegades, the Shira Revs are on the hunt, and here they are. I don't think, yeah, there's not going to, oh, no. They don't want, okay, this is not BM. They don't want the Lord. They just want to make sure they get that kill. They're going to have to break through that gate to actually deny this Robert, and they make it in time. I don't think Sig can res that. No, he can't. Jade Wins comes out. He's going to go for it, but the damage is going to be simply way too high. Feifei is back, but 271 points have already been scored for the French ones. Oh, Goku abusing the minecart. Goku is getting permanently banned from the game here. He's AFK in the cart. Curl is rendered utterly worthless, guys. Curl can do nothing. His entire build. Goku AFKing. Goku not even playing the game. He knows he doesn't have to, guys. He's typing in Twitch chat at the same time. The minecart destroys Curl 1v1. And there it is. Faileth trying to decap it, trying to find something. He's got to do something. The Thief to maybe lubricate the map a little bit, but I just don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, guys, I can't believe it. Surely this can't be 500-0 finals. It can't be a 500-0 finals, guys. Surely one kill has got to come out here at some stage here from the corners. Maybe they can find a kill on Frey. Frey in trouble right now, actually, but Goku in the minecart as well, just spamming out shouts. He hasn't left the minecart for over a minute at this stage, but he might have to, so he's going to have to try and peel for his teammate here. Oh, yeah, and Fail actually gets taken out there by Azers, gets caught, taunted too much. Fail pushing that 1v1, maybe a little bit too hard. This 4v4, meanwhile, actually might be the first thing that might be going in the direction of the Quarantine Crusaders. They're desperately trying to get a kill. They're looking for that kill on Defray, but actually, oh, those red health bars are getting very, very low indeed there as well. But we do see a kill now. Is that going to be a stomp out there? Goku banners it, though. There was a call to, that was a very, very nice banner there from Goku. They hold it, and actually the Jade Wins are big. They're huge. They combo it. They double it. They 7-shot it. The Magnetic Aura actually putting in the work there, and the projectile destruction there from the Timbers really saving the day there, even through a double Jade Wins. But I'm not sure if that's going to be enough here to win this fight. God, and PB Diggett's about to go down here so low. The healing is good. The Tempest putting up, but he is going to die. That is it. Is there a revival there? I'm not sure if there will be a revival. No, the CC is too much, and Shuriken might fall. Oh, wait, does he actually get it? Oh, the Mage Bane! And he dies to the Mage Bane as well, as Goku pulls him back into the mix there. Curl holding firm here as well, but that won't last long there. This is going to be a full wipe. No, not the Lord. It could be a Lord play here. Actually, no, I don't think it can be Lord, actually. They can't go Lord, but they can definitely clean this up. Faileth might be able to get this cap. He wants to get at least 1 point, but I'm not sure if he can do it. No, I can't believe it. He makes it in time, and Fail is not going to get that. Curl dies. Fei dies. This node belongs to the French Worms. Oh, Goku going for Lord. He's going to show us that he knows that you should kill the casters first here to win versus the Lord, guys. You've got to go for those casters. I'm not sure he's got the DPS for it, though, guys. This is not his usual build, guys. This is not what you do here on Warrior. This is not a Giganticus Lupicus. At this point, I think the writing's on the wall. I think the Quarantine Crusaders, they know it. I think everyone knows it at this stage. It's going to finish on a triple cap there. Worms, go ahead and grab the waterfall. Mid is locked. Faileth dies, and that is going to be game over. Goku going in deep on the Lord, just trolling at this point, guys. I don't know what's going on there, but it's going to be not enough here. The Worms are going to actually try and just troll the Lord. They're just memeing at this point, but that's going to be the end of the game. Citadel falls there. This is a 500-0 monthly AT finals. It's destruction. The Worms are unstoppable. The Worms are the kings of Europe. France #1! Exclamation mark Worms. Worms are not going to give even a single inch to the enemy team. They make it clean. 502-0. Worms win monthly AT. Wow. Look at that. Not even one kill. Not even 1 point. No capture there. French Worms. Yeah. Now, there's something I do want to say. That was literally worst possible map here for the red team. Triple Rev there is just disgusting, right? Like, triple Shiro Rev, what are you going to do, right? Like, that is horrific. That was easily the worst possible map. I mean, to be fair, Worms were probably going to win. I mean, either way, right? But that was an awful map, right? Yeah, Druid isn't good on that map. Well, you saw the minecart, right? Like, Druid is terrible there. And also, Shiro Rev is disgusting. I'm not saying it's the map. No, to be clear, I'm not saying it's the map. Like, Worms probably would have won either way. In fact, they almost certainly would have won either way. However, right? As is in this instantly adding me so I can go and see their brand new gizmo. I love to see it, guys. Let's go take a look.